fuck is this person?
Know how you feeling? Nobody's got your back. In fact, they gladly break it because they do what they're taught. I see what you're seeing, so I'll pick up your slack. Get your things, I'll help you pack so we can run and move on. I know how you feel. Nobody's got our back. Nobody's got our back. So someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town together. I see you waiting for the storm to let up. Here's a kiss to lift your head up. We could travel or love. I hear there are places where we don't have to feel nervous, where people just let us be who we want. I hear there are places where people have our backs, where people have our backs. So someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town together. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town together. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town together. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town together. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town together. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town. Someday we will leave this town together. Someday we will leave this town together.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rec Room. I'm sorry, Becca.
I was very confused with that video.
Why were there children present, you fucking pedos? And why highlight the main girl on a fucking bike whose seat is way too fucking high with training wheels? Ugh. We will leave this town together. Good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who I was rooting for in that video, the hunter or the furries.
Always
Okay.
the hunter.
Functional. I deserve that hate. I do.
There-
I didn't have time to find an opening video, so I'm like, you know what? I got 260 more furry videos. Let's go through those.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hello, chat people. I apologize for the pedo content that Bonsaka decided to share. We do not support the pedoism that was in that video, nor the grooming of children. And that Halloween costumes can be just Halloween fucking costumes, not a lifestyle.
Well, see what happens when your kids grow up in furry suits. Tonight with me is Becca.
Hey. I'm in pain without drugs.
No drugs tonight, guys. No drugs.
You guys get the full bitchness.
I told her to start shooting vodka, but she's not gonna listen to me.
I got work in the morning.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
please excuse the thunder that you will probably hear in the background. We have a tropical storm coming in.
Talik, did you see what was next week? Bad Talik.
What is next week?
Nothing. Nothing.
How does Telek know what's next week and I don't?
Oh,
Is the show related or are you guys talking about something else?
I don't know. I don't know. I just got here.
I just live here.
It feels like it after last night. Holy fuck. I thought we were going to have an early night. What happens? We run into Nurse Huckleberry. Fuck.
No nurse tonight.
Thank God. Thank God. Fuck me.
You know what? I'm gonna go do my job. Hi, functional Joshua Elwin, always. One low, of course. I already lost track of who I said hello to. Straight Sith male. Zuka.
You
Telek.
get always? You got always, right?
Lunatic.
Lunatic's here. Lunatic, you madman. I was just waiting for my Prime subscription when you got me the subscription over in Drunkles. It's like, God damn, Lunatic, you're on it today.
Johnny Blaze. Eagle.
Oh,
Spud Gun. I think I got everyone. If I did not get you, I'm sorry.
Spud Gun, sorry I didn't stream Assassin's Creed today. I was going to. I don't know what happened. 2 o'clock this afternoon. My body just went, nope, you're done. You're going to take a nap now. And I
Last
did.
night happened.
Yeah, well, I got up a reasonable hour. Like I told you, I got 7.5 hours sleep last night. Of course, the wife thought I got 7.5 hours sleep because I was pasted. I'm like, no, I was drinking Gatorade all day yesterday. Fuck. So I got my 7.5 hours. Woke up, felt hurt like hell, but that's every morning. So I was like, yeah, I feel good. Started working on the stream and then crash. That's what I get for not going through the news sites on the weekend. I got inundated with all the stupid, insane people out there.
You know, they are my playground.
I see if I were still on Twitter, I wouldn't be anymore. They would have yeeted me with this. They would have yeeted me with the and the high school coach. I never understood the high school coach getting fired. That was all bullshit. Because dude went out and prayed on his own in the middle of the field. It's not like he required his players to come join him. Players chose to join him. School didn't like it. Some of the parents didn't like it. Fine, I get it. But it's not school sanctioned, so fuck off.
Right.
So when that came down today, it was like, I just keep those heads popping off for me. I'm entertaining. This is entertaining shit to me. I am actually enjoying this.
Well, a lot of people are missing the point of the whole thing. They're like, oh, a lot of people always cite to the forefathers, and they weren't even a religious group of men anyway. And I'm like, you're missing the point. It has nothing to do with fucking religion. It has everything to do with freedom of expression. You dumb numbnut. I can't say that. Assholes.
Bitches.
We'll go with that one.
Since when do you censor yourself?
I do that sometimes. Like, I've been dealing with courts all day today, so I've had to censor myself a lot.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Talk about stupid. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Spud Gun. No jumpy stabby simulator today. Drunko was doing it though. I noticed he and I are about the same place in the game too. So sorry. Did not mean to interrupt.
One was playing it. Odd, but good game today. And then he went into Minecraft, and I was at my desk listening to him play Minecraft. And I was like, I think this is a good time to take a break and go stretch out my back. Because, Minecraft just puts me to sleep.
So no Minecraft for you, huh?
And I can't do it. The pixelated boxes, the building, the killing of sheep. I don't know.
I was breeding Moo today.
I'll be
was breeding
put my
Moo
Prime
today.
subscription over to
There's
Outlaw.
cows, and I was breeding cows. We had a baby Mewtwo.
I know, but
I
crazy.
love
I know. I
breeding
like.
baby
Did you
Mookies
not
in
see
that
me in
game.
game when I sat there and said, "Hey Moo, I'm breeding moos."
Element, they're Vicodin, which is
Eh,
odd because typically Vicodin does not. I don't respond to Vicodin like that usually,
yeah, I didn't either.
but these are.
Vicodin actually made me aggressive, which is strange.
Yeah, I called my dad around noon today, and I was like, "Hey," and he's like, "How's the back?" I said, "I'm feeling it again today," and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't give you like a huge supply." I said, "No, but I think you did overdose me." And he was like, "Why?" I was like, "I was super drunk by the time we started the stream last night. Like I was loopy and goofy." And he just kind of laughed. He's like, "You've always responded oddly to drugs." This is one of the main reasons why I refuse to take drugs.
Yeah, um, yeah. It's one of the reasons I fought pain management for so long. Is I'd heard shit. Most of my friends' parents have back problems, back surgeries, knee replacement, all that shit, and they take that shit and they tell me it fucks me up. So when I found out that Kessa was pregnant with Moo, I was like, shit, I need to look into this. But it didn't fuck my head up. It didn't make me loopy. Oxycontin, I don't know why. My body just filters that shit right out. So I get it though.
Yeah,
Now Soma fucks me up.
I don't think I've had that.
It's a great muscle
I mean, I've
relaxer.
had codeine. Like, okay, my favorite cough syrup that my dad
Yes,
has
I
come over
do.
here and he's giving me the cough syrup. That has codeine in it. That's some good fucking shit. But I easily get addicted to shit. So anytime I get anything, I immediately go to my mom. She's our go-to medical person in the family. So she's been a medical transcriptionist since I was 3. So she knows about all the drugs and side effects and all that. So I always take my prescriptions to her. I'm like, okay, what can I expect from this? And she's like, oh wow, the dose is really high. But I noticed that with redheads, like my doctor, I tell him all the time, I have a high tolerance to pain, but a low tolerance for drugs. And he's like, well, that's odd because usually we have to pretty much overdose the redheads. I say, yeah, but I don't take pills.
Maybe
I try
that's
not
my
to take.
thing. I'm part ginger.
Yeah,
Right.
I know when
Makes
I
a lot
had
of sense
dental
now,
work
Bon Psycho.
done. When I had dental work done, they had to give me 3 times the amount of the numbing stuff
Oh,
for it to
yeah.
take effect. But
Yeah, when
even
I go
then,
to
I
the
could
dentist
still feel
now,
it.
they're like, "You want the happy gas? No, you guys need to knock me out
Oh no, the
because
happy gas makes
your
me
other
feel like
shit
I'm
doesn't work."
dying.
Yeah, when I got my tooth, my what is it? My root canal was pulled. They dosed me up with two. They hit me 2 times, like 2 needles in each side, and then when I went to go pull on it, I seen it stop, feel like you're ripping my skull, and so they had to dose me 2 more times, and I still could feel it.
Well, you're still gonna feel it, but it shouldn't be
Hey,
painful.
one
No,
low,
like when they
one low.
pulled it, it wasn't like the whole. It was like they were pulling it without it numb. That's how it felt.
Oh.
One low.
Yeah.
Why is Neil asking you to check your anus? Because he may have left his watch up there.
Sorry,
Hi,
Bon Psycho.
Neil.
I gotta make money somewhere.
Time is money. Money is time.
Fucking Neil. Neil, I saw you all over the place today, you dickhead.
Irish was in my chat watching me and Mook play fucking Minecraft.
Are the kids awake watching TV, or is that your brother watching TV?
Or is that
That's
you
Carson
watching
on a
TV?
fucking. That's Carson on the phone. When it's past his bedtime. I'll fix the problem.
I clearly hear that boing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it sounded like a TV.
Yeah, it sounded like someone was watching cartoons.
Yeah, dude, through one little stream today. Oh. Like, I don't blame the kids. The kids haven't been taught. But when I can clearly hear his dumbass brother in the background and hear his whole conversation, it's like, these motherfuckers. No respect.
No respect.
It makes me want to drive up there and like knock some heads around. I'm going to start with Starfish first, though.
No respect for the bloodline.
I'm going to tell her there is no way in hell your kids can be this unhappy. But I hear it every day. I don't think I've ever heard those kids giggle. All I ever fucking hear is screaming and one low dropped. Is he backstage? That's headset. Or he clicked on something.
He clicked on something.
Okay, so I'll try to mute myself, but I accidentally pushed the camera, and then camera put me backstage. But
Yeah,
hey, look,
you
now
don't have
everything's
one attached, so it's
well,
gonna.
look, now everything's in order. Becca's on top with Bon Sacco, and I'm the baby at the bottom, recreating the family tree.
This motherfucker, man.
Now I need Moo under me because I'm older.
No, he would be beside you.
And then we need Johnny's future baby that he hasn't told us yet, under me and Moo.
Yeah, he's always bringing some stray. Look, we adopted this one.
You found this one. Actually,
He
this one
found us. And you brought him on stream and then quickly adopted him because you
Well, we were
telling him how much you love him.
Hey.
I'm not complaining. It sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not.
Hey. We finally found someone who can play Dead by Daylight, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but then you yell at him because he plays too well.
Well, that's all the motherfucker does.
No.
Going through his games last night, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I think he has more games than I have ever played in my life.
Same.
We're growing up on PS2. I had a total of 728 games, all discs, all on their own little fucking book stand. And in PS3, I had about 500. PS4, I bought about 400 games downloadable. Yeah, I spend a lot of money on games. Then I hit PC, and then I stopped spending money on games. That shit too expensive now.
You know.
I feel bad for my pockets when I was growing up. Hey, can we get pizza? You want a game or a pizza? Well, I mean, I can get this game, beat it in one day. We take it back, refund it, and then get pizza. I like your style.
Do you hear the thunder?
Uh-huh.
It's hurricane season. Time for my shit to get fucked up again. The last hurricane that came through here, I had a roof leak. Yay. My fence is still holding on, though.
Yo,
Becca,
free
like,
water.
streamed that shit to us while she's up in her roof.
I was up in the attic putting bowls up there because everything's fucking leaking. I'm like, oh, well, this is good. Fuck.
What you do is you got a leak. Take a water filter, put it on top, put it under the leak, and take a shower. Bam, free water.
Okay, it was leaking in my closet and in the kids' bathroom through the vent. Like that one, it was because I just got a new water heater and they didn't seal it. The exhaust that goes through the roof, they didn't seal it. It has now been sealed. The husband did that last time he came home.
Let's be honest, Becca. You were trying to make a fucking nice walk-in bathroom where it just showers down while you're using the bathroom.
No.
And brushing your teeth.
No.
You know, I wonder how that would work now.
It won't, because that's a mess, and I don't like messes.
No. You got like a little drain in the middle, right? But you walk into the shower, but all light switches are on the outside. So you don't electrocute yourself. And so basically you walk in, it's basically like a room.
I don't want to walk into a shower that has a toilet and a sink in it. It just that's not sanitary.
Theoretically, you wouldn't have to worry about wiping your ass.
Oh no. No, I'm not talking about clean assholes tonight, goddammit. I did that last week.
I'm not doing it either. No, that sounds like a fucking nightmare to me. Walking into a one room does all and then thinking of people like washing their nasty dirty bodies in this one space where you brush your teeth and also take a shit. I'm like, I can't.
I'll be honest with you.
Nightmare
time. When I take a shower, I brush my teeth in the middle of the shower.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't. I have to brush my teeth outside of the shower.
Growing up as a kid, I was so scared of getting soap in my eyes. I would use swimming goggles to take a shower.
Oh, see, I can't do hot water on my face. I just
I can't do fucking.
You can't do hot water on your face.
I can do hot water, but once I get out the shower, I immediately turn it to cold and stand there for like 2 minutes.
Oh, and that reminds me too.
I shave in the shower, Becca. Is that wrong?
I shave in the shower.
We all shave in the shower.
Okay.
I can't shave in the tub because I can't do tubs. I don't like to sit in my own fucking filth. No, imagine sitting in your own fucking filth. Okay, I have an innie. You guys have an outie. Okay, so my innie, it can absorb whatever's in the fucking water. It's gross.
Oh, Jesus. Ellen, I pee in the shower. You know, Ellen, when I get up and, morning wood and all, you got to pee in the shower because I ain't waiting until it goes down. I just got to pee. So I pee in the shower and wash it down. Yeah.
True. I don't know what you're going to do. Just get on your feet.
This is why every time.
You ain't wrong, Johnny.
Every time I step in the shower. Okay, look. My shower, I'm the only one who uses it. Unless the husband's home. Okay, but even then. I spray down my shower with bleach, rinse it off, then shower. Then after I'm done taking my shower, I spray it down with bleach and rinse it off.
That's a waste of bleach.
No, it's not. I got a clean ass fucking shower.
I bet you fucking do with that much bleach.
I can't.
So Becca's saying, Bonsai, if we murder somebody, let her clean the shower.
Like the white grout with my white tile in my shower is still as white as it was when they installed that shit. Now you're gonna hit me with this word. The caulking.
No, Moo's not here.
The caulking.
Every time we go to Lowe's now, little Johnny goes, Dad, are we buying caulk today? And then they both break down laughing in the car. And it's like, God damn it.
Like,
you guys are such children.
I replace that every year. It's about time. It's almost time to do that again. But I replace that in the shower and the tub every year, regardless if it needs it or not, because I know how it works. It starts collecting the. I can't even talk about it. I can't talk about it.
Hey, Neil, let me know when you do that.
Can't.
Neil's going to invest in bleach because of you, Becca. Let me know when you do that. We will do a stream solely on case cooking and cooking with hoarders. Man, she'll be scrubbing for weeks.
And it is obsessive, Eagle. That's my OCD. Like, bathrooms are my trigger. Kitchens are also another trigger. And if you guys really want to invest in something or buy stock in something, buy it in bleach wipes, disinfecting wipes. I go through a canister of that maybe in 2 days.
She toxic poisoned herself after we did case cooking with hoarders. We're like, Becca, what's wrong with you? Oh, fucked up. My lungs are burning. Her hands are all fucked up.
My hands like, why? So chapped and peeling because I was just straight bleach.
Yeah, anytime I do like a clip of case cooking and Becca gets quiet, I know where she is. She's in her fucking kitchen scrubbing it down while we're playing the video. and that's not a joke. She's done that. She's like, I had to get up and scrub something in my kitchen.
And
it was like, I thought the snake thing was bad. No, this is far worse.
Yeah,
it was like, well, now I feel double guilty. I did the snake thing. She ran out crying. I do cooking with hoarders, defrosting a steak on the toilet. Becca's gone for a week.
Yeah, kitchens and bathrooms. And it's
now
real
we know
bad.
why little one goes, what did Johnny do now? When mommy asked her to go through all the fucking cereal boxes.
I was on my hands and knees the other day cleaning the tile in the kitchen. And little one walks in. She goes, did Bonsai show you another video? I was like, well, no, this time it's the dog. Because for some fucking reason, Cupcake is now choosing to piss in my kitchen. Okay.
What'd you do?
I don't know what happened, but she must have bumped her head on something, or the neighbors poisoned her or some shit, because now she usually comes in here and whines, and she'll nudge me with her wet nose if I'm not looking at her. She'll let me know when she needs to go out. So now it's like she's like, oh, this bitch is busy. So she'll go in the kitchen, do her business, and then come get me. And I'm like, oh, you need to go outside, but I can smell the piss. And it's still fucking
gas.
hot. It's like right out of the bladder. It's still hot to the touch. And I'm just like, why did you piss in my kitchen? And they come tell me. And she runs ahead of me like, oh, her little ass is shaking. Like, oh yeah, I got a treat for you. So I've had to correct her a couple of times, but it hasn't stopped the issue. And she's also 9. So I think in her old age somewhere, the wires got crossed, and she's like, look, it's a good thing that I pissed in the kitchen. And then I told you, come look. So now the grout in my kitchen, because of what I used to clean it, is turning white. I have brown grout in the tile. And now it's getting like a soap scum on it, and I don't know how to correct it. No matter what cleaner I'm using, it leaves the soap scum. So steam mopping seems to be the only thing that removes the white. I don't know, but I'm about to like kill my dog or something.
Well, I mean, that,
like, I can't have you pissing in my kitchen. This is disgusting.
If you do, we'll have a replacement. Mom says she's getting the female Roddy, and we're breeding them.
No one can replace Cupcake.
Cupcake 2.0.
No, there will never be a 2.0.
Cupcake 2.0 with tail.
Fuck no. That. If I get a Roddy from you guys, you better dock that tail. I won't take it.
No, man.
I won't take it.
Honey, give me the scissors.
It takes nothing.
Yeah, it's shit. When
straight out of the puppies,
womb. It was done in like 30 seconds. Yeah. All 6 dogs.
You don't wait any time. Straight out of the womb, snip, done.
With scissors?
No. I'm trying to give them a bad nub.
What the fuck did the vet do? Vet used I think it was a rubber band.
I can tell you a funny story.
Well, our vet down here, the one that the girl works for, they use surgical scissors. Quick snip.
It's quick. And you can't have a Rottweiler tail. I'm sorry. The fucking coffee table is going to go flying across the living room.
Yeah, those tails hurt.
Yeah, that's welts on the back of your legs and shit. No.
My dad's labs. Oh my gosh. I can't be around them when they're excited. I get whipped.
Yeah.
Hey, donkey.
It's one of the reasons I love pit bulls, but no, those fucking tails. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Mom says she get them docked.
Hey, look, if I get one, she only has to worry about the one I decide to take. Okay. I'll make a deal with your mom. All right. Well, I'll side negotiate with her.
Oh shit.
If I'm gonna drive all the way up there for a puppy, it better not have a tail. That's all I'm saying.
So you want a free bag of dog food with it?
No.
And free gas?
No. I just want a puppy without a tail.
Puppy and a kid? Gotcha. Write that down.
I think you give me one of those kids. You give me one of those kids, you won't recognize that child in a week.
That's fine. You'll get food stamps off of them too.
That boy would be saying, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. You'll never hear them. You would think that I like dumped them off at a fire station somewhere.
Please do.
It's amazing how kids react to strength really quick. I'm just going to put that out there.
All I have to do is give them a look.
Yeah.
I've never had to beat my kids. Okay. The middle one is the exception. She was strong-willed, hard-headed. If her and her brother got into a fight, I would make them hug and tell each other that they were sorry and that they loved each other. And this is they were younger than 5. And they fought like cats and dogs all the time. And I was just tired of it. So I did the forcing of the hug thing. And because she was so just stubborn about it, and she didn't want to. Because there was one night I told her, okay, well, if you don't hug your brother and tell him that you love him and that you're sorry, you will go to bed. There will be no dinner, and you will go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked at me, and she's like, good night. And spun on that hill and went to fucking bed. I didn't see her until the next morning. And when she woke up, she was starving. And I was like, did you learn that it's just easier to give your brother a hug and tell him that you're sorry and that you love him? And she looked at me and she goes, I'd rather starve. And I just was like, okay, I got to treat this child a little differently than her brother. Because he was so willing to quickly just, I'm sorry, hug it out and leave it. So I brought out the hugging shirt, one of my old shirts, and I would put it on them and force them to hug. They had to stay in that shirt for 5 minutes, and she would cry the entire time. I was like, okay, this one's not working either. I didn't want to break the child. I just wanted her to know the importance of loving her brother and forgiveness. But no matter what I did with this child, she was just, she did not want to. Any little thing I try to come up with, she'd just stare at me in defiance. Just pure defiance. I told you when she tried to stick the fork in the socket. She tried to stick a fork in the socket. So I slapped her hand and I told her no. And the second time I did it again. And I said, if you stick that in there, it will shock you and you could die. And she dead ass stared me in the eyes and went in for like a slow move. Like, watch me put this in slow motion, Mom. So I looked at her and I was like, fine, die. I don't care. I'll just have another baby. And maybe that one will hug her brother. And she dropped that fork and she started crying. I think I broke her that day. She's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Never tried it again, though. The threat of replacing her with another kid was enough. And then I had the little one and she kept eyeing her. I was like, this is not your replacement.
Yet.
I promise you, this is not your replacement. It made it worse when their dad remarried and had children and told them, I don't need you anymore. I got a new son and daughter. So that broke my heart. I was like, oh man, I threatened to replace her. Meanwhile, I bet her dad was doing that the entire time. So I felt like a piece of shit. It's a learning curve. Look, there's no parenting book on this planet that can tell me how to get it right. She survived.
No. I'm telling Moon now, look, man, I already made one that looks just like you. So if I have to kill you, I'm good with it.
That's so wrong. Hello to Eagle's wife.
And Sith, what the fuck? You don't cook pork in the light socket. The kid deserved to be yelled at, for fuck's sake. Could you imagine the smell and the stink in the room if he pulled it off?
Oh.
Fuck.
There's a video of a dude in school. Put a fucking pair of scissors.
Fork.
It's supposed to be fork and not pork.
Still.
There was a dude in school bone soccer who put a fucking pair of scissors in the outlet. Went to go pull out, and you heard this motherfucker like, ugh.
Like, I'll
watch this one dude
little
put a fucking
hands.
fork
I won't
in a
beat
fucking
them.
toaster and watch that bitch explode in his face.
Like, I'm scary enough with the mom look that I usually don't have to go as far as popping a butt. I didn't with my kids. I have one nephew that wants to see how hard Aunt Becca can pop his ass, because I swear he tests me every time he sees me. Right up until the point I go to stand up or I make a move towards him, then he runs like hell. Like, no way, she's really going to beat my ass now. But he'll take me to that point. And I keep telling my brother, this is my youngest brother, who believes in non-punishment of children. You just have to redirect their focus. That's not correcting the situation, but it just, kids are easily distracted. So you just take their focus and put it on something else. And I'm just like, I'm going to beat your kid.
All right, so story time. Growing up as a kid, my dad had no balls to do anything. Like, if we were out in the yard, he wouldn't come out and get us to yell for Mom. So one day he yelled for me, and I was like, fuck you, crooked dick Carl.
What the fuck? Now that you know, the more stories you tell, the more it explains why your brother will not be a dad. Like I'm starting to understand.
See, I learned one day not to fuck with my dad when he took a shit in the bathroom and hang me on the hanger against the door and locked me in there with him while he took a shit. And I was sitting there like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god, my dad would have killed me. No, my dad would have killed me. My dad used to wipe out the neighborhood at 6 o'clock every fucking morning, man.
Came from.
Okay, Eagle, we didn't find him. He found us. And you were that kid too, Donkey? Man, some kids test my patience sometimes.
No, it was funny because his dad would put books on our heads. All the other kids, I could tell I was the favorite with my father and his father. All the other kids get like 6 books. I get a Dr. Seuss book.
Oh my gosh.
And then once I hit the age where my dad kept whooping my ass and I started laughing, he was like, let's go play your game. I'm fucking done with you.
See, Johnny, they learn quick. If you have to put your hands on them, they learn quick. Like, oh, that shit hurt. Maybe I shouldn't do that again.
No, he kept whooping my ass to the point to where it didn't bother. Like, it didn't hurt at all. It just didn't bother me. I laughed in his face. My dad.
My sister used to do that to my mom, and then she would just look at us and be like, wait until your father come home. And when dad came home, okay, I learned real quick with my dad. This is how I got out of so many beatings. My dad worked late.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came home, it was dark, usually 8:30. That was our bedtime. So I knew as long as I was in the bed under covers that he would not wake us up to beat us.
Mm-hmm.
He would wait until the next morning. So I knew and I'd rather have it the next morning than that night because he's still fresh, angry, tired after working a long shift. Like, and he wanted to take that shit out on our asses, like just beat us.
No, my dad was different. He didn't give a shit what way you were sitting. He yanked that cover off when you were sleeping. He whacked you with it.
He would never do that with us.
My dad.
He thought that was cruel and unusual. So he'd wait until we wake up in the morning and we walk in the kitchen for breakfast. And then he'd be like, you know what you did yesterday? And, yes, sir. All right, turn around, take your beating. And it was always with his leather belt. And I would take my pops, but he was freshly awake, still a little tired from the night before, hadn't had his coffee yet. So I knew the man swing was a little weaker in the morning than it was at night. So no, if I was in bed under the covers and pretending to be asleep, I would not get my ass beat that night. And I deserved way more ass whoopings than I got.
There was one time Dad wanted to beat my ass because I made a comment where I was 7th grade and my brother was in 8th grade, both in middle school. I made a comment. I said, Daddy can be back here in 10 minutes. No, I ain't. As soon as me and my brother got into school, we started fist fighting, throwing each other against the lockers and shit. Mr. Birch, hey, you need to come back to school and get your kids now.
You're just horrible children.
They put me and him in ISS. We started another fight in ISS. And then we went home.
That the whole.
And then I had this one teacher named Miss Skaggs. That was her fucking last name. And I made a point, and she pissed me off one day. I said, listen here, Miss Skaggs, I'm going to rip the fucking skag off your face if you don't let me out this fucking room. And then this big heavyset teacher came in. If you want to leave, go. I ain't stopping you. That's all you had to say. I packed my shit and walked out of school. Damien, where are you going? Oh, teacher said I can leave school. Blame him, not me. Came the next day and the teacher was in trouble. We're saying I could leave school.
You were a horrible child.
I was a smart ass in high school.
You have no respect for adults. I would have beat your ass every chance I got.
Made it funny. My dad picked me up outside of school, halfway to home, and then we went and go get ice cream.
Oh my gosh. See, it starts with parenting. Now I understand your brother's style of non-parenting because he didn't have it.
It didn't run in the family as much as he thought it would.
You know.
All right, Bon Soccer. So what's the topic tonight?
We're gonna pick up where we left off last night.
Oh no!
Watching some woman fuck up a salmon patty and burn it to death.
No, we ain't got. No, I can't do that again. I tried to explain that to Kessa this morning. Oh my God! I was telling her because we told her about the bones in the fish when she opened the can, and then I'm like, yeah, she started tearing that shit apart. And there was like organs and skin and shit. Again, I wouldn't have eaten that shit. But the fact that she got her husband to drink the juice out of the can, dude, I almost hurled. That's the closest I've come to hurling on stream ever. Fuck. Holy fuck. Well, see, like I said, I avoided the news this weekend after the Roe decision came down because I didn't want any part of these batshit crazy people. Well, today I got on and saw shit like this. Oops. There we go. This is a woman and her husband standing with her 3 kids with a sign that says, "Don't force this on anyone."
But you forced her husband to go there.
That wasn't by force.
And look at how happy these children are. They do not look happy. I'm just saying.
Never even had a chance. Bro, the face you make when you get fucking camped in DBD. What did I do?
Oh my god.
And
so the face Pickle was making tonight was the bottom right one. What the fuck you camping for? Why? I had nothing wrong. It was only game. Future school shooter.
Who the fuck takes their kids to an abortion rally? I mean, seriously, just fuck off. So I think I told you guys what I do.
It tells me all I need to know about that man.
Yeah, that too.
Men need to become great again. I'm sure he had his phone in his pocket with his hentai porn and anime titties to the max. Because did you see his wife? I'm sure that's the only way he can get off now.
Anime titties? Really?
Anime titties.
Why you got to go at one low like that?
Tentacle porn.
Yeah, I feel targeted again.
Hey, one low.
Yes.
What kind of porn does your brother watch?
Incest. California.
Oh, for fuck's
Alabama.
sake. Incest. No,
that's what's in his bed. So he watches what he fucks?
I guess.
Okay, that's disturbing because I got some farm footage that I can send to him. I bet he'll love it.
That's what happens when you drive a Ford.
What it attracts protesters?
Well,
no, dude,
again, look, don't get in front of a truck. Just don't.
Don't do it in Texas.
And we're going to get to Anna's reaction to this because her reaction is far different than my reaction.
In Texas, we can legally hit you.
I can do it in Florida too.
Oh, this is going to be fucking funny.
Yeah, we got video.
You fucking idiot. Oh gosh. We're so
Again, you touch my car, I'm getting out and beating your ass. I don't give a fuck you're a man or a woman. You touch my shit, I'm fucking you up. My car is my baby. I will get rid of my wife before I get rid of my Cadillac.
Whoa.
Cassie, you're not in the kitchen, right? Okay, good.
This is why I'm installing a train horn on my truck.
Hey, Bonstock, did you hear what it said at the top of that? It said, CBS, it looks like the protesters jumped in front of the truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm getting a compressor in the bed of my truck. It's covered. It's great. And I'm going to install a train horn because I found out through Canadians that horns are real offensive. So that's going to be their warning. It's the train horn. And if that doesn't do anything for them, I'm just going to run them over.
You know, Dad still put that offer on the table. He said, if I go into a train yard after hours, take a train horn off the train. Oh my gosh,
no felonies on stream. Stop talking.
He'll pay me $500.
Stop talking. I'm not kidding. That's a felony.
Oh my God.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, it's a moving vehicle. Bitch, you got ran over. They always do that. They act so fucking offended. Like, oh my gosh, a moving vehicle actually took me out. Are you fucking kidding me? Wrecked, bitch.
I love how they fucking, a picture of that women who, walking the crossway. Okay, you jumped in front of it. Even showed on the first video.
They're in the middle of the fucking street, too.
Yeah.
And no, this didn't. No, the truck did nothing wrong.
Bonsaco, they
Fuck
fucked
these
up.
people.
Read the license plate. It says Raptor. You fucked up already.
I was gonna do Dave Rubin to start, but we are past that. So we'll go back to Dave in a minute. But I want you to hear Anna's reaction.
Stream as I go through the drive-through. I
wait.
would never do that to fast food workers, do you?
Oh, it wasn't Anna. It was the fat bald guy. Okay, my bad, guys.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Goody.
It's a fat bald guy. I hate this piece of shit. All right. So you can see the title of the video. Witnesses say motorist intentionally tried to run over pro-choice protesters.
He needs to get those teeth fixed on the bottom.
Anything for a view, man.
Supreme Court handed down their decision.
He grinds his teeth at night.
Protesters, actually protests erupted, of course, all over the country. But in Iowa, a group of protesters was, according to witnesses, nearly killed when a man in a Ford truck attempted to run over them. Now, in case you haven't seen the video, we have the video. I'm going to show you in a minute. But first, I want to tell the story a little bit. You had a small group of protesters in the state of Iowa. They were in Cedar Rapids. It was a red light, so they were crossing the street. So they had the right of way. They weren't protesting in the street. They were crossing the street just to get to the other side. They had their, pro-choice signs. So this vehicle, according to witnesses, moved around the other cars that had stopped for the red light, ran the red light, and then ran into the protesters. So here's the video. This is, of course, taken after he initially made contact with the protesters.
It was taken after.
Yeah, he won't show the first video. That shows what really happened.
That the dude had a green light and that they were just stopped in the crosswalk.
So in that video, you can see them, kind of hitting on the truck, but it is important to understand that didn't begin until after he struck the protest.
Where's the video? Johnny, are you muted?
I'm muted. My bad. They were beating on that fucking truck. Don't give me this shit. Okay, sorry.
Tester. He did run over somebody's ankle. She was taken to the hospital.
Mew.
And then he kept going.
Yeah.
They did not engage with the motorist until after he had hit them. And again, according to the witnesses, he ran the red light.
I wouldn't trust one of them motherfuckers that was standing on the street. How about we go interview the people sitting in the cars that were all stopped at the same goddamn place because there's a bunch of crazy women out in the middle of the fucking intersection. Can we start there?
How about we just start with the red light cam?
We could do that too.
Take out all the dumb fucks that were actually present. And just get the red light cam. I bet he had a green light, and I bet these bitches weren't just crossing the road. I bet they were blocking traffic. And this guy obviously has to earn money somewhere with his truck. Being what
Hi, Chad. Hi, Johnny.
So
I
call bullshit.
Hi, Uncle.
And anyone who runs a red light is not casually going through it. They're speeding, so he would automatically fucking hit somebody. There wouldn't be time for you to jump out of the fucking way or to run along with the truck to beat on it. Fuck you. If someone ran a red light, it would be a completely different story.
Well, the first video we saw, you had, 3 or 4 ladies at the front trying to hold the truck back. It's like,
didn't you know that lady muscles can stop traffic?
She was a fat broad, but she wasn't that fat, Becca.
Look, I'm sure he was going that slow because he thought about the damage his truck would take if he ran anyone over.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's why I want a cattle guard on the front of my truck.
Yeah.
I can hit the heifers.
Yeah, shit like this. It's like I need a cattle pusher on my car.
Hey, Yeti.
In order to do it. They were not protesting in the street. They were crossing the street, and they had the right of way. Unfortunately, Iowa is one of 3 states in the nation that has passed a law shielding motorists from liability if they strike a protester in the middle of the street. So in the eyes of the law in the state of Iowa, that man technically did nothing wrong.
Because he
didn't.
In
the eyes of every normal person watching that video, hell yes, he did something wrong.
No, he didn't.
You go get him. You go get him. Go up to Iowa. Kick his ass, buddy. You ain't going to leave your fucking studio because you're too much of a fucking coward. You're
I
a
didn't
pussy.
know that Iowa
Suck my
also
ass.
passed that law.
I didn't know either. I knew Florida and Texas. And he's,
Good
he's
on
been
Iowa.
complaining about Florida. Oh, he lives in Florida. My bad.
But these Republican governors, these Republican state legislatures, this is what they want. They want to take away your First Amendment rights so that you can't complain when all of your other rights get taken away.
Now, hold on a second. Were they protesting or were they crossing the street? Because I don't think the man ran them over just crossing the street because they were just having a pleasant conversation in the middle of the afternoon. Fuck you again.
I'm about to say, in the first video, kind of weird how they have their signs up waving them.
Yeah.
Before the truck even touched them.
So.
They were just a bunch of chickens crossing the road.
Just trying to get to the other side.
Just trying to get to the other side. He said it.
Going down the street. Fuck, that's one big
He said they were just trying to get to the other side.
That took Crossy Roads to a whole new fucking bubble.
We're just sad there wasn't more feathers flying in there. That's all.
As well, which is, of course, exactly what these women and protesters were doing. They
Were
lost
they?
rights that day. And then they found out during their protest that they had lost even more rights than they had originally thought. Because under that state law, they didn't have the right to be there. The motorists, in fact, had the right to run them down.
Yes.
Without any fear of liability whatsoever. For the record, we also have a law like that on the books here in the state of Florida. Ron DeSantis gladly signed that last year. And this is what they want. They want to be able to kill you for exercising your First Amendment rights. And
No.
Republicans want to make it perfect.
That's not the point. The point in the bill is the right to freely move on the streets that your tax dollars go to and not be inhibited by a bunch of fat fucking heifers complaining about rights being taken away or whatever. The right to murder unborn babies. So.
See, it comes back to the old joke that George Carlin, the motherfuckers that are protesting are women that nobody wants to fuck in the first place. So what are they bitching about abortion for? They'll never have to worry about it because no one wants to fuck them anyways.
It's like that video I retweeted of them protesting. I think it was at the Capitol. I don't know. But it was a bunch of clearly lesbians. And I was like, why are lesbians worried about getting pregnant? And of course, some dumbass had to respond in the thread, rape.
But Becca, men can be lesbians.
There wasn't a dude in that video. It was all a bunch of tie-dyed hair colors crying with their dyke haircuts and sleeveless. I don't know. I guess they were going for muscle shirts, but it was all flab. Like, it was just gross, and I couldn't imagine any of those chicks worrying about an unexpected pregnancy.
You couldn't imagine?
I couldn't. Did I say couldn't?
Sound like you said cunt.
I can't.
I'm like, wait. I got to decipher this. Okay, pull out the Becca dictionary. Couldn't. I got it.
I couldn't. Lazy speaker. My bad. Like, I'm always armed and strapped to go everywhere I go.
By a motorist for exercising your First Amendment rights while you're protesting the loss of all of your other rights.
All your other rights?
You contradicted yourself, you dickhead. You said they were just crossing the street. Now they're protesters. Pick one.
You can't protest in the middle of the fucking street and not expect to get hit.
Yeah. If you had been on the sidewalk, I don't think the truck would have run up on the sidewalk and hit the fat broads. I'm not seeing it.
Well, it's an extra 2 points.
Ellen, I was raised in a similar fashion. My dad always just told us, make sure it's self-defense. And if you get into a fight, make sure you're the winner.
Oh, Becca, I did. I pulled a special video for you.
Because if you're not the winner, there's no point in going home because your dad will shame you. One of my brothers was shamed so bad. It was a fun night. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Now, Shio, I think it was you, wasn't it, that showed us the video of the Full House chick?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Anna Kasparian has an opinion on that.
Oh, fuck that coat hanger nose.
Thankfully, it's one of her shorter
Hey,
videos.
Kaysel.
And I actually, speaking of coat hangers, so I had to clean out the tub earlier because it wasn't draining as much. And I yelled to Wamba to grab me the Roe v. Wade.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And now that's what they're called.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the precious star was pushed.
That protester that you just saw get roughed up by cops happens to be an actress, Jodie Sweetin.
So what?
By the way, that's a California freeway they're blocking.
How
Yeah, that's not allowed here.
On
Who
a
gives
Friday
fuck if
afternoon.
She's an actress. What? Fuck Hollywood. Fuck.
Is the person who got thrown onto the freeway by members of the LAPD. So in other words, Stephanie Tanner from Full House apparently was such a threat to cops that they decided to grab her and throw her onto the freeway, where protesters were protesting the reversal of Roe v. Wade, meaning that constitutional protections for women's reproductive rights have been done away with. Now, that is, to say the least, a very
to tell me they threw her off the sidewalk where nobody else was back into the street where everyone else was?
There's no sidewalk on the freeway, Shio. That's just a shoulder, man.
It was a
Or
curb.
the shoulder, whatever it was. Fuck.
She was in the grass because she's not committed enough to stand with the rest of them in the street.
Well,
her feet can't take it. She's a pampered little bitch who was raised in Hollywood, and she's a Hollywood little child star. And I'm sure she was looking around for the fucking comfy couch that she always had to perform on.
Still would.
This privileged little bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck Hollywood.
Wow.
worthy cause, and I'm very supportive of the protesters, but Sweetin was trying to do something very specific before she was roughed up by the cops. She was trying to lead them away from the freeway. She was trying to lead a group of peaceful protesters away from the freeway. LAPD,
Bullshit.
What are y'all doing? And this is a tweet from Mike Aid. Jodie is the definition of a real one, and fortunately, she's okay. But for others who choose to protest today, move with caution and keep your head on a swivel. It's going to be a very long summer.
And don't walk down the fucking freeway.
Jodie is the definition of a real one. A real one, what? What the fuck does that mean?
An OG to the ground.
A real one, like the real one that probably had a few abortions because she was truly raped. She didn't use it as a form of birth control. Is that what real one means in this context? I still don't give a fuck.
So for those who think, no, police brutality.
I really don't.
With all of these mostly overweight feminists complaining about Roe v. Wade being overturned, I've got to say, I'm glad that the Jeep has a bull catcher.
Yeah, I need one.
Cow catcher on the front.
The cattle guard. I want one.
Brutality is totally fine if people are blocking the freeway. She was not trying to block the freeway.
God damn it, Anna. Blow your nose before you go on camera, you fucking booger-filled nose bitch. Sorry.
How can you tell it?
Booger. That's the fucking scarring from the nose job.
It looks like her nose is just packed with boogers.
It probably is. I was just trying to,
She's a disgusting hoe.
She was trying to get the protesters safely off the freeway before she was thrown onto the freeway in a vicious manner.
Tell me her nose isn't full of boogers.
It is.
That's just her got spunked in the eye.
Look how crooked her nostrils are, though. Look! Oh my gosh, that's her O face. Imagine that being above you or under you.
No, that's what dogs were.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that above me.
It only looks good
Couldn't
with
look up that nose.
splooge all over it. I don't know why.
Look me in the eyes while I suck your life force out of you.
Grab the wrists, the dog, and go out.
I gotta do it.
This was the last thing Kurt made to you.
Oh boy. Becca, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Or you could just choke her out. I mean,
Oh shit. I lost the cap to my Gatorade. God damn it.
Got my hot pocket.
stop peeing in it.
Wasn't peeing in my.
It's a dick in a box.
Sorry. Okay. Back to the video.
Luckily, she did not get hurt. That is the good news. In fact, in a statement to People, she said, quote, "Our activism will continue until our voices are heard and action is taken. This will not deter us. We will continue fighting for our rights. We are not free until all of us are free." So I commend her for that. I commend people who have taken to the streets to protest what is happening right now. I think that protests are important, but we also have to acknowledge and accept that protests without a structure behind it, without a real plan behind the demonstrations, have limited outcomes. And I think that we experienced that after the summer of 2020. And this is why it's so incredibly important to start building labor power in this country, right? Because I'm sure many of you who are paying attention to what's happening, the possible solutions to kind of hinder or counteract, mitigate the damage that's being done by corporate, politicians. You probably saw general strike. We need to do a general strike, which I hear you, general strike is great, but we need to really inform ourselves about what is necessary to have a general strike in place, right? There's a lot that goes into that. You can't just snap your fingers and expect a general strike the next day. And what you do is you build power through organized labor, organized individuals who are able to coordinate with one another and carry out something like a general strike. So it's important for us to understand the.
I can't watch her anymore. Her fucking boogers in her nose are killing
fuck. That one's even better.
me. I'll wait,
Smile
Becca.
like a donut. Pause.
That's just the size of dick she's used to taking.
Chunky boy.
I can't look at the boogers anymore, guys. I'm sorry. Okay.
Whistle while you work.
Okay, I guess we could do a palate cleanser.
Kitties?
No kitties. No. I didn't say it was going to be a good one. All right. 13-year-old girl loses first place in skateboarding competition to 29-year-old transgender competitor.
I saw this one today.
What a coincidence.
Now, we're going to listen to a little bit of the interview he did. I want you to listen carefully.
Female faces, that was my thing. I want to try to fit that image the best I can. I know that I'll never be a woman because women are miraculous. They have babies.
Now, did you hear that?
Yes.
He will never be a woman.
I know this, but it's not going to stop me from competing with the little girls that I want to touch. I'm sorry, what?
Clip.
God damn, Becca.
This is my excuse and my pathway into getting closer with my future victims, because little girls are miraculous, sweet little things, and this is my only way of doing this out in the open and have the public to support me in touching your daughters. Okay.
Clip.
Don't clip any of that.
Yeah, we can't clip it.
Context definitely matters in that.
Babies and create life and do all that awesome stuff. I'll never have that ability, but I feel like I'm a woman. I would have wished to be born one.
No, you're just a very feminine male.
You're confused.
A metrosexual male.
Grandma used to put him in just to tell him he was pretty. And called him Mija all the time. Mija, you're so precious.
Right, Sora. Dude's not even trying to pass,
Sora.
for fuck's sake.
That thing's needed smacked by a couple extra flip-flops.
Okay. I found this one right before the stream started.
Believe when they tell you, okay, guys? When they tell you that they want to be near your precious daughters, believe them.
Yes.
Do not
20
just
Why is a
study and
29-year-old
break this shit.
man skating against 13-year-old girls? I don't get that.
And guess what? When your daughters cry because they lost, who's the closest one to comfort them? This dude. I'm sorry I beat you. Come here, honey. I'll give you a hug. Oh, it's okay. Cry on my lap.
Jeez.
Oh, honey. Oh, is it uncomfortable? Yeah. Hard-ons typically are uncomfortable, but I'll show you what makes it more comfortable. Come behind this bush with me. These fucking people.
My artwork is done.
He doesn't want to go up against other men, straight Sith male. He wants your daughters.
Yeah, I just heard about this.
Yeah, did you hear about the gunfight that broke out because of too much mayonnaise on the sandwich?
Yeah, Mom told me about how one of the workers, their sister came in with her kids.
Don't ruin this for me. Where was this?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. You stay you.
Too much mayonnaise argument leaves one dead, another injured. A senseless fit of rage over too much mayonnaise on a sandwich ended at a downtown Atlanta subway with the customer shooting 2 employees, killing one, and leaving another victim in critical condition. Police said around 6:30 p.m. an unidentified male came into the restaurant, ordered a sandwich, and took his anger out on the employees for spreading a disproportionate amount of mayo on the bread.
Were they women? I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
He decided to escalate.
Sandwiches. You got it fucking wrong.
He decided to escalate the situation, and from there, store owner Willie Glenn told Fox 5 Atlanta that's when all hell broke loose. Believe it or not, it was about too much mayonnaise on his sandwich. Police said the shooter killed a 26-year-old woman and injured a 24-year-old woman whose 5-year-old son witnessed the shooting. Jesus, Becca.
There's too many fucking sandwich jokes that I've heard over the years.
Good thing I like heavy mayonnaise on my food.
It's fucking mayonnaise.
You're supposed to create your own mayonnaise between the couch cushions.
I'm sorry. It's not funny that these women were attacked, not in the least. But I'm sorry. Fucking men and their sandwich jokes. This is what happens. I'm fucking broken now.
It probably happened like this. It probably happened like this. Total less mayonnaise, bitch.
There's too much fucking mayonnaise can ruin a sandwich. They say this was. Never mind. I can't with this. So, one person died, and I feel cold-hearted right now. But fuck, it's Atlanta number 1. Number 2, it was 2 women and a dude that just had a problem with mayonnaise. There's all kinds of fucking irony in this.
I heard that Subway has a new motto because of this.
What?
Spread 'em or dead 'em.
Jeez.
Fucking hell.
Glenn reportedly told reporters the manager on duty returned fire at the shooter, but failed to hit him.
This man eat gun class again. Yeah, let me bring my piece into work. I go to the range every day. Oh, fuck, I missed the easiest target of my life.
You okay there, Becca?
Yeah, I'm good. It's Atlanta. It's a fucking shithole place. Don't let the crazy people take over. This is what happens. You get people getting shot out for fucking Subway sandwiches.
And what's the demographics of Atlanta?
Predominantly black. I mean, it's a Democrat city.
That's the part I was
going thing for you. Discord
you
DMs going to bed now. Good night, lunatic.
Night, lunatic. Sleep well, man.
I will open Discord.
That man works so much.
He does.
Fuck. Hampton told reporters that it's frustrating the suspect decided to use a firearm to resolve a conflict over a sandwich.
Oh, I have not seen this.
Is it the Texas thing?
What?
What Lunatic sent me? I'm gonna have to pull it up on my phone because if I make it bigger on the computer, it gets blurred out.
The San Antonio thing.
I can't even read it. That's how small the print is.
So there you have it.
So
guys, don't shoot your sandwich makers over too much mayonnaise. Just have them take the shit off.
Well, but I guess you're safe.
Yeah, nobody's gonna shoot you for a sandwich.
We have a special guest.
Fuck. All right, so
it's a message from a gay man. A message to the left from a gay man. It wasn't enough. Oh, you're angry because of the reversal of Roe versus Wade. Okay, you're angry because you think they will come for gay marriage next and gay relations. Okay, let's see whose fault is that per se. Any guesses? We're looking right at the issue now. You. All we gay, bi, lesbians, and even some sane transgender people wanted was to be able to live our lives as normal people and behind. Wait, hold on. And
sane
blend in. Yeah, sane. And blend in with the rest of the community with our partners. We got that back in 2015, and we were good with it. In fact, we were closing the fight after that. However, for you, it wasn't enough. You sent your minions to a Christian baker who just wanted to bake cakes and follow his belief in God. You didn't want to go to the next store. You chose him so you could attack his beliefs. You did so many times over. I am surprised he's still in business. It wasn't enough. You began pushing Pride Month, where corporations would virtue signal by putting pride labels on their logos. You pushed it in every TV station across America while they had to sit there and deal with the crap for an entire month. Yet the birth of our nation, July 4th, only gets one day. Our veterans who fought for our freedom in this country only get one day. It wasn't enough. You pushed your ways into workplaces and demanded that anyone who disagrees with LGBT needs to be silenced and fired just for voicing their opinion, all for equality. It wasn't enough. You even forced your way into the schools, silencing and sharing any shaming any opposition. If anyone said anything, even us gay people, we were all silenced, shamed, and even attacked at our workplace for by getting us fired. So the print's real small. It wasn't enough. You pushed your way through convincing society that children under the age of 18 were transgender at the drop of the hat. They needed access to hormone blockers and surgery. If people disagreed, they were bigots, transphobes, haters, evil. It wasn't enough. We now have trans people who transitioned at an early age and are now regretting decisions that have forever mutilated their bodies and their lives destroyed. Yet, when they speak up, they are silenced too and called transphobes. It wasn't enough. Now you have transgender activists calling out gay men that if they don't want to accept trans men as men, that they're homophobic, even though by definition, being gay means attracted to the same sex, not gender. You called us homophobic, transphobic, and attempted to silence us. It wasn't enough. We now have drag queens reading to kids in libraries, doing very sexual, erotic dances, exposing themselves. Yet you want to call that teaching equality. If anyone spoke up against it, you call us transphobic, homophobic, and Nazis. It wasn't enough. Now we have teachers pushing LGBT ideology along with pornographic books and teaching about wild sex positions while calling it LGBT sex education. When we called it out, you called us Nazis, bigots, homophobes. Now we have more pride events with full nudity and very explicit actions being done in front of children. We have sex kink being brought into the mix in front of children. We have parents bringing their kids to Pride, exposing them to this stuff. When we called it out, you screamed the same names: transphobe, homophobe, Nazi, and then some. We see what you are trying to do. You're normalizing pedophilia. However, myself and many other sane LGBT peeps are calling you assholes out. We're not going to let you do it. You destroyed equality for us, so we're going to make your lives miserable. You're not going to touch kids. You're not going to keep this going. It's ending now. We will call you out, expose you all to the world. When you start feeling that anger and hate flow towards you, calling us homophobe, transphobe, and it is no longer going to work. You played your card too long and it ends. You only have yourself to blame because it wasn't enough for you. It won't be enough for us until every single one of you are brought to some sort of justice. You're pedophiles. You're the monsters in the shadow wanting to get close to any kid around. You want to pervert them so you can normalize grooming them. Nope, not anymore. Get ready because we're coming for you and we're bringing hell with us just for you. There is no more discussion, no more reasoning, no more anything. You brought this on you, all because it wasn't enough. Sincerely, the LGBT community who just wanted equality. There you go. Thanks, Lunatic. You guys are really quiet.
Dave Rubin came across a Twitter thread very similar to that, and we'll get to that in a few moments. But this is what they're talking about. This just came across today too.
The special guest is gone. What the
drag
fuck?
queen who also works as youth counselor, charged with 25 counts of child pornography.
Oh, surprise, surprise. Okay, I'm not saying all drag queens, but
yeah, no. Hashtag not all. Pennsylvania drag queen who counseled children at a safe haven for LGBTQ plus youth has been charged with 25 counts of child pornography.
Oh fuck, does it say where the pornography came from? Like, was it the children that they counseled?
The image showed genitalia.
Did you read this beforehand, or are we going to learn together?
We're going to learn together.
Okay.
All right. A criminal docket issued last week shows Bryce Patrick Rashon Williams was charged with 25 counts of child pornography and 1 count of criminal use of a communication facility. The sexually explicit content found in Williams' possession includes at least 49 photos and 25 videos of naked prepubescent boys. The images showed genitalia and boys performing sex acts, in some cases with an adult man. In addition to performing as a drag queen by the name of Anastasia Diamond, Williams is an HIV medical case manager at a local health center, and last year joined Glow Harrisburg, a center that offers a safe haven for LGBTQ plus youth of color in central Pennsylvania. Williams was awarded the LGBT Center of Central PA Rising Star Award in 2020.
Pedo.
Fuck. I feel as though this is so important because I know there are little kids like me who are queer, who are black, who are still not able to look up to anyone. So that's the reason why I got into this line of work. I wanted to make a big impact for folks in my community, Williams told a local Pennsylvania news outlet last year.
Which community? The pedo community or the drag queen?
Volcano Los Dos.
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. And then Allie Beth does a video. So there you have it.
Libzo posted this.
Lizzo?
Libs of TikTok.
Oh. I said Lizzo. I was like, oh, is Lizzo coming out anti-gay? That's odd.
Okay. So with all the insanity with the Roe v. Wade, the religious freedom, all that bullshit, Dave came across a Twitter thread. And we could read it, but he's going to read it for us because he's far more eloquent than I am.
He said words right.
Yes, and he's a gay man.
Oh, and so he's privileged to read it.
Yes, he's privileged to read it. He is a gay man that is married, that is about to have 2 children. All right. So
Can
there
we
you have
still say row, row, row the boat?
it. God damn it, Shio.
But I thought it so summed up exactly what's going on here. And so much of what I've been talking about for years. And I was elated because it's like, yeah, normies, regular people are starting to get what's going on here. You know, it's not just you fringe crazy people watching the Rubin Report. So this is a Twitter account known as Lone Rides. And let me just read this thread for you. I think it just really gets to the heart of it. You don't like the decisions yesterday and today, you're really not going to like the next part. I mean, it's your fault, but you're not going to like it. See, we were cool with the status quo. Yeah, we wanted abortion to go back to the states. Yeah, we wanted gun rights expanded. Yeah, we wanted our kids safe from LGBTQ indoctrination. But it wasn't enough to fight about. We thought you were like us, that we could argue and make small gains and lose some ground, but everything's staying fairly level and level-headed. But boy, were we wrong. Because while we were copacetic and just going along to get along, you were pushing. You pushed abortion from legal, safe, and rare in these specific instances. You pushed now to the point of post-birth abortion on demand for any reason. You pushed gun control from background checks and gun-free zones to now red flag laws, which deny due process. You pushed the rights of gay marriage to now the right of LGBTQ teachers telling kindergartners about their sex life. And during all of this, you pushed disagreeing politically to calling us Nazis and justifying violence against us, justifying harming our families and our jobs.
Question.
So now we put...
Is the teacher telling the children about the teacher's sex lives or the kids?
The teachers are sharing their sex lives with their students.
That's what I assumed, but I mean, gotta clarify nowadays, I guess.
Well, and then some of the teachers are taken as far as demonstrating for their students how it's done.
Yeah,
More
they have
women
books and
than men now.
videos. Yeah, they have books and videos now, Shio.
Oh, well, I was talking about the teachers that are molesting their students.
Oh, yeah.
More women than men doing it.
Pushback. We pushed back with Trump. We pushed back with state legislators. We pushed back with school boards. And we haven't even begun to push back, kiddo. We're going to push abortion back to the rare side in many states. We may give you a time frame like 12 to 15 weeks about what your beloved other industrialized nations give. We may not. We're going to push back on the LGBTQ agenda. We're going to make your lives miserable when you try to get our kids to question their gender. We're going to remove the power you think you have and put it in the hands of parents. You had a chance to call a truce. You had a chance to be in control and happy. You had a chance to just leave us alone. You didn't. You pushed and prodded and provoked, and you're threatening to commit violence now. Good luck with that. There's a saying about the danger of making people who want to be left alone get involved. You've made us get involved. So all of it from here on out is squarely on you. Enjoy the whirlwind you have so deservedly reaped. Credit.
True.
He ain't fucking wrong.
Through the 90s, I specifically remember we were all taught. Except those who have good character. Question those who have bad character. These are all bad characters, and we don't put up with that bullshit.
So you should be questioning all of our character.
I judge people based on character, not on skin, color, religious beliefs, who they're fucking. I mean, I may look at you sideways if I find out that you're married and you're fucking like multiple people on the side. But whatever, you do you. You do you. To each their own. It's none of my fucking business. And when I say that, don't tell me about it because I don't fucking care. And if you want to be judged harshly, then tell me all about it. I will definitely give you my fucking opinion on it. You're not going to like it. Fair warning. Oh, and also if you get mad because you asked for my opinion and you don't like it, and then you can get into your FVs and start crying about how mean I am, I'm going to laugh at you.
Yeah, when people come to me and I need your serious opinion. Really, you really want my opinion? Because I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. And if you start crying, I am going to laugh at you too.
Yeah, he
So
just
not
told me
only
to
am I
move
going
to
to judge you
California.
harshly, but I'm going to laugh at you too.
Like,
So.
I always make sure they actually want my opinion. Yes, Becca, I want your opinion. Are you sure? You have hung out in the chats for how long? How long? And you're sure you want my opinion? And this is something personal to you. Like, I ask constantly, are you sure? Are you sure? I almost want to pull out a waiver. Like, can you sign
Becca,
this
it's
before
not
I give it
consent.
to you? Because even after they're like, yeah, I really want to know your opinion. And then I give them my opinion. And shockingly, it's not what they agree with. And then all of a sudden they have a problem with me. I'm like, I asked, you dumb fuck. Why do you come to me? You get butt hurt sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Well, that tweet said everything that I've been thinking for the last decade. It's like, I just want to be left alone, but you fuckers keep dragging me into this shit. I actually have to have an opinion because you're coming from my children. That's the one thing you don't want to fuck with me. You can fuck around. You can be a piece of shit. I'm just not going to hang out with you. I'm not going to talk to you. You come for my kids. We're going to have issues. We're going to have some major issues. And you guys are coming for our kids. And the fact that we went from safe, rare, and legal, or safe, legal, and rare to 9 months coming down to shoot, we can abort a baby. No, again, someone's got to stand up for that. I
Put
don't
them
need
off to the
guys.
side and let you decide in that moment. You still want to be a mom? Do you hear that baby crying? We can do away with this now.
Well, in California, they were pushing for that shit.
In Virginia.
So it's just fuck. You guys, and not you guys in the chat, but these fucking people on the left, they've been pushing this shit, and people have been saying, "Just leave us the fuck alone. Just leave us alone. Get the fuck away from me. Don't bring me this bullshit. Don't go out there on world tour and apologize for my country and what it has done. My country is responsible for poverty being reduced. My country is responsible for going after the Nazis and the Japanese at the same time. Fuck you. Matter of fact, we support most of the countries in the world. Fuck you again. I don't see China and Russia out there supporting anybody.
Well,
fuck.
Not unless it's beneficial to them.
Yeah, but fuck you. Just let me raise my kids and leave me the fuck alone. That's what we've been asking for decades. Just leave us the fuck alone. Stay out of my goddamn house. Stay out of my bedroom. Who I fuck is who I fuck. Who you fuck may be different. Well, I hope it's different. Because then my wife would be a hoe. So
who do you fuck?
Kessa. And then himself all the time.
Does Kessa and then goes back to when he goes to whack himself off and looks in the mirror, disappointment.
Wow, really? I don't recall asking for either one of your fucked up opinions. Because I know what I'm going to get, so I know not to ask.
You
I didn't ask for it.
You were saying it all yesterday. No opinion.
Motherfuckers, man.
This was free.
Yeah, that's it. We're going back to renaming the show No Opinion. Because Becca needs to shut the fuck up.
Look, full personality. I got to share it with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You
yeah.
love it.
And we have one of Kessa's simps in my chat, too.
Hi, Johnny Blaze.
When we say Kessa simp, we know who we're talking about.
It's fine
Johnny.
that he is a Kessa supporter. Kessa is a lovely
He's not
person.
the only one. He's not the only one either. That's what she's blown away. She's like, I have fans?
If
Yes,
I
you
were a
do.
lesbian, oh, Johnny, I would be trying to convert your wife on the daily.
I would be helping you. Just let me watch is all I ask. All right.
For you when we need substance, some food.
I brought items for you, Johnny.
You better come strapped because I like my mayo on my sandwiches, bitch.
Miracle
Did you
Whip?
just say
Okay.
you like your mayo on your sandwich?
Yes.
Yep. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Shio.
I guess me and Bon Sock on the same boat.
Okay.
We like
Where are we gonna
mayonnaise.
go from here? Y'all
You
fuck
use
this
mayonnaise
all
as
up.
a dip.
I do with ketchup.
I
That's
do.
what they did.
I dip my French fries in mayonnaise.
Y'all
You know what I
fucking
just
nasty.
tried last week? I just tried not mozzarella sticks dipped in mayonnaise because they didn't give me any ranch.
You're fucking
You know, I
disgusting.
tried that once, never again.
What? For fuck's sake, what's wrong with you? No, cheese sticks go in marinara only. Oh, bleh, maybe ranch.
Look here, buddy. I saved you from the mean dog. Don't you bite me, no shit.
Oh, do you have the puppy?
Has Bon Socko seen a picture of the puppy yet?
No.
Oh, Sora.
Let me-
I feel like that was a shot
let me
taken
a
at me.
picture.
Go get her. Oh, so look, we got this little tote and shit that my fan sits on. And apparently when they had dinner, one of the kids left their piece of bread on there. And I watched this dog go from the, like, instead of going to the, the closest side to yank it off, he went to the furthest side of the tote, then crawled on the tote like a fucking army crawl just to grab the fucking bread.
Yeah, he had to do it incognito.
Yeah, because I kept, like, glancing back. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I see, like, this little fur ball just bread.
Bread.
Here, let me find a picture to send to Bon Socko.
So,
Oh, Eloin, no. I've never understood dipping French fries in Frosties.
Yeah, it's not
No.
that
Ice cream,
I
milkshakes.
tried that.
No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
No.
work. No, it doesn't.
I'll tell you, no, I get to the point now to where if I get fries from McDonald's, I'll get a caramel frappe and dip it in there.
Oh, they have a chocolate pretzel frap now.
Hey, Mom!
I saw it today. I was like, oh fuck, how come it wasn't on the other menu? I would have gotten it. It's okay. I'm working on shrinking this ass. Oh, The View. Perfection. We have Anna, Joy, Whoopi, fake attorney, and I don't know who the other white chick is.
We have some very
And they're outside. Where are they?
elite. Well, you're about to find out because they found about Roe versus Wade on the airplane.
Well, our trip to celebrate The View's 25th season, we came here to the Bahamar
Resort.
Paradise. There's so many.
So they're in the Bahamas talking about abortion. Not out of touch at all.
Many words, but I can't think of them all. You know, this was months in the planning, and when we were in the air flying here on Friday, the news broke that Supreme Court the conservatives overturned Roe versus Wade. So a hot topics meeting immediately kind of broke out 40,000 feet up in the air, trying to process the impact of this decision. So we want to recognize right off the bat that not everyone agrees on this particular issue, but it is at its core about whether you have the right to make decisions about another person's reproductive choices. That's at its core. That's what this is about. So
only she does.
Okay.
When you heard this decision, which they sort of said was coming, they sort of gave us an inkling. When you heard,
they released the goddamn opinion, you douchebag. What was it, 2 months ago? You had 2 months to prepare for this day. Okay, it was leaked, but you had 2 months to prepare for this. You knew it was coming. Stop. The fact that everybody acted shocked is what gets me. 2 months wasn't enough? Y'all couldn't have got it, sat around the round table and shot this shit out 2 months ago? Guys been talking about it for 2 fucking months. How you still have an audience is beyond me.
There's a lot of dumb women out there and cook husbands.
Yeah, that's fair.
Heard it. What was your thoughts?
Well, first of all, we were in the air.
Yes, I
So
did.
it was not easy to jump out of the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Oh, Joy, man, it's real easy, bitch. And I wish you would have taken that route.
That would have been the best
In
day
Minecraft.
ever.
And it's so
No,
easy to die.
no, fuck that. If that bitch had jumped out of the airplane, I would have been clapping. Woo! No more joy. Woo! And I'm sorry, but I hate
Holy
this
fuck.
bitch.
Little one, you cannot walk in here and just stand there creepily. I almost screamed into the mic.
Do it more.
I just walked in. Oh my gosh. I'm muting.
Okay.
And don't think Joy didn't try.
Yeah.
And write it.
Shit, I'd have pushed her.
Maybe, Yeah.
Okay, we have a part 2 to this. Joy is about to give us her opinion.
Getting, of course, Sunny gave us all the information, and it was a pretty rough moment, I must say.
I was surprised.
We sort of got it already because Alito had already dropped the hint.
She signaled the hint.
Well,
Well,
some people never thought they would actually go
Fuck's
through because
sake.
it's insane.
Yeah.
And
I think that was the surprising part, right? There was a Supreme Court leak of this decision. We've known for months that this was coming, and somehow it was still shocking.
Yeah.
And I think it's because for so many years it has been a political wedge issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think nobody ever thought that the dog would actually catch the bus. And so now we have to live with the consequences. And there's just this, the division in the country. I thought to myself, what would have happened had we not had that leak a few months ago and this come as a complete shock to America?
You think it would have been worse or better?
I think it would have been much.
I have another video of Sunny, but we're not going to do that. No. That's enough crazy broads. We'll have to get back to Anna, though.
Do you want kitties?
No titties.
Kitties.
Kitties. Oh, kitties. Oh, I suppose we could do this.
Shut a link to private.
There better not be any snakes, yo.
There's no snakes, just kitties.
All right.
I DM'd you a picture of what Neptune looks like, Bonsako.
We need audio. Oh, there it is. No, it's just quiet. Open the fuck up.
Damn. That's some pushy shit.
FBI, open up.
Now, knowing cats, that's probably
Man, I'd open that door. What the fuck?
Cats are sometimes needy. I tell you about Kiki, her latest and greatest catch. Have I told you this story? Okay, look, 2 days ago. Wait, no. Thursday. It was Thursday when I was doing the graphics card.
Oh, I remember those.
I go outside. I'm on the phone with One-Low talking about the cord that I may possibly need. The cat is laying in the front yard and she's acting real fucking crazy. And I was like, oh, little one, she's got something. So I lean down and I'm like, Kiki, what do you have? What are you playing with? And she gets up and this fucking snake comes slithering towards me. I'm screaming. I'm losing my shit. One-Low's on the phone with me and he's like, what? Little one's laughing. So I jump in the truck. I shut the door and I'm like shaking. So little one's looking at me because she's on the other side of the truck. She can't see the cat. And she's like, what? I was like, Kiki has a snake. And so little one takes my phone to show One-Low
It was
how little
alive,
this.
by the way.
Yeah, no, to show him how ridiculous I am with this little grass snake. So she's in the grass with the fucking thing, all real close, holding the phone close to it. The cat's still hunter mode, eyeballing little one like she's gonna scratch her eyeballs out if she touches the snake. So we leave. I forget about the snake. Today, I open the back door to let the dog out. I don't look outside. I just let her out. So little one later went to let the dog in, and she comes in the office and she's like, "Hey, Mom, Kiki left a treat for you on the back porch." I was like, "Is it a fucking snake?" And she's like, "I think it's the one she was playing with the other day. It's on the back porch." So I will not let the dog out. Little one has to do it until the girl comes home, because she will actually pick up the snake and deal with it. But the girl, I don't know. I think she moved in with her boyfriend, just didn't tell me. I haven't seen her in days. I know she's alive. I've spoken to her every day. I think it's because the AC's out. She requires cold air.
You know, you could get one of those like grabbers.
Oh, that still puts me too close. I've taken the broom and tried to push it off of the back patio, and I was screaming and crying the whole time. There still wasn't enough distance.
You could just put both on an electric fence.
I mean, I could, but I don't know.
No, not gonna get it. I'll send you a grabber, Becca.
I can't get
we
the
have
electric
two
fence.
around here.
The cat
I have
loves sitting
electric
on the
fencing
fence.
too.
No. The cat likes to sit on the fence to hunt. That's how she gets the hawks. That's how she gets the owls and the bats. So I don't want to take the fence away from her. They have long ones. The girl, yeah, I have the boy, the girl, and little one. That's how we distinguish which child I'm talking about. The girl is the middle child, and she really hates being called the girl. She's like, it's almost like you unpersoned me. I was like, do not come to me with this woke bullshit language. And she laughs because she knows that is a trigger. She's like, you really hate it. That's why I say it. But you say the girl because you know I hate it. Yeah, battle of wits and wills over here. So that reminds me, I need to text her and see if she's alive, because I haven't heard from her since this morning.
Okay. Do you want to hear Joe Scarborough's take on this? Or do you want to... Where do you want to go with this, Becca?
I don't know.
Can
we get lower than the view?
Well, see, I have Anna talking about Dave Rubin.
Is she going to tell the gay man that he can't speak about gay issues?
Oh, well, Anna accuses him of hating his own kind.
Oh, yeah. That's what they say about blacks that are conservative, right?
Yeah.
They hate
You're
their
the right
own kind.
persuasion, but you got the wrong opinions. You're the right color, wrong opinions. Right sexuality, wrong opinions.
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing Anna again.
Do we need to do another Anna?
No. I have one for you, though, specifically for you.
Oh, goody. I feel like this is a treat that I'm going to put in my mouth and go, ew, this is gross, and spit it out.
What the fuck?
I'm literally a communist.
Why?
Can we talk about dudes who say literally too much? Literally.
Okay.
It may not be a surprise to you, but I like to talk politics a lot. And one of my favorite things to do is to talk about politics to someone that I'm just beginning to know, and not tell them exactly where I stand on the political spectrum. Just tell my ideas. Just say how I think society should work. And invariably, they can tell I'm not a Republican, because I'm not a psychopath. But they'll say, so yeah, I'm an Indiana conservative state. Like, yeah, TJ, I can tell you're a lib, but I'm glad you're not one of those like crazy far left liberals we have in Congress. And I have to say, listen, I'm further left than any liberal you can find in Congress, any of them. I mean, compared to me, like Nancy Pelosi might as well be Barry Goldwater. I'm way further left than those people.
So you're a Bernie dick sucker. Got it.
Lib. You're kind of a moderate, a centrist. No, I dropped the bomb. I'm literally a communist. Literally a communist. Not hyperbolically a communist, not exaggeratingly a communist. I'm actually a communist. And what does it say that everything I've been saying all this time kind of makes sense to you? And that it doesn't seem insane. What does it say that what people have been saying about communism their entire life?
You're literally a communist in a vehicle with leather seats wearing a Nike shirt.
Oh, you noticed that?
Just do it.
Using
I noticed that too.
Smartphone to record this on TikTok. Okay, literal communist. I don't think you understand.
TikTok name is power is taken, not given.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, you're teaching Wendell stuff.
I think he's learning on his own. I don't know, likes to act like he's just ignorant to some shit, but he'll surprise you every once in a while. Knowledge.
Okay, we ready?
Fun to do.
So this TikToker by the name of Power is taken.
What the fuck?
It's a very excellent.
Okay, I forgot that this was the guy that did this.
Yeah,
All right. Yes. He's a trans. This is a trans woman, Becca.
This makes a lot of sense now.
It's a woman. It's a woman. You should
Is
recognize
this-
women when you see a woman.
Is this air quotes woman going to take the defense of the black communist that's in a car with leather seats and a smartphone and a Nike shirt?
Yes, with his fake titties.
So this trans woman doesn't understand that this person they're taking defense of will put them up against the wall first.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I love the circular ignorance of everything.
It's
Hey,
like,
Pete.
Pete!
A long
Haven't
time
seen
no
you in a
see.
while.
Hey, BB.
Okay.
Well, he is a bitch. Close enough.
On one of the most frustrating realities about American politics, and that is the fact that the people that work in the media and the pundits, by and large, have one view of moderate that is fundamentally different than most Americans. Because what a lot of people would label as moderate is halfway between the Republicans and the Democrats. But they also fail to connect that to the fact that most people in the United States think that both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party are fundamentally failing right now to meet anybody's material needs. So what is moderate then? Well, the harsh reality is I would make the argument that moderate doesn't really exist, at least in the context of politics. I mean, there's centrism, but centrism is really just doing apologetics for the right wing and claiming that you're just being neutral or objective. It literally just does nothing but carry water for fascists. The reality is for working class people in the United States of America, starting from a position of communism is actually where you're going to meet the most ground for working class folks. Now, in order to go further, we have to have a definition of communism and socialism because this is absolutely critically important.
Riley Dennis wiki.
Yeah, Adam's apple. Well, he has not got, or she, whatever has not gotten down that you need to hold your chin down a little bit lower so that you hide that Adam's apple.
That 5 o'clock shadow is throwing me off, though.
Yeah.
Laser removal.
Yeah, but it's a trans. It's trans. So you must respect its pronouns, which I don't know what the fuck they are because they change every week.
Like the underwear that they're not changing. Hi, Gunny. Oh, we were ranting at the beginning.
Yeah, Gunny.
I've been ranting throughout.
Gunny, the articles you put in the news today was stuff I'd pulled earlier. So it was like, yeah, Gunny and I are on the same page today. Yeah. We're going to blow some shit up. So we had to get off of the abortion and the crazy people for a bit. I don't know if we'll go back to it, though.
The crazy abortion people. But now we're on to this crazy.
That we wish his mother had had an abortion.
I know, Pete. I haven't seen you anywhere.
I know, Pete. I think, Pete, did you get a girlfriend? I bet he got a girlfriend. And he's just out there living the good life. Okay.
Society. The most ready example that Americans might have as an example of a fully communist society would be something like Star Trek. But socialism is the process of bringing about communism. That's why thinkers like Karl Marx wrote about socialism and communism, because socialism is the revolutionary process that brings about communism. Now I have to add one more detail to this. Defining what is a socialist state versus a capitalist state. A socialist would define based off of the dictatorship of the proletariat, which is to say that working class people are the people who, through democratic systems, are fundamentally in control of the economy. It doesn't mean that there's no capitalists whatsoever, but it does mean that the games capitalists play with each other are always subservient to the will of the people, which I think we can understand doesn't exist in the United States. Capitalists in the United States are pretty free to flout the law and very often make the law. And if we understand this, then we can understand exactly why communists would sound moderate to most American voters. The reality is that socialism is both obvious and necessary. Obvious in the sense that when we see homeless people on the streets, we know that the obvious solution is to give them housing. When we see people going back,
no, it's
They're
not.
on the street because of socialist ideas, dumb fuck.
Go. Here,
We can't force people to take their medications. Boom. Homeless people on the streets.
We shut down the asylums. Homeless people out on the streets.
We
are sending out crack pipes and needles. Homeless people on the streets. Give me this shit. San Francisco is the most socialist city on the fucking planet. Well, okay, except for China. But go look at San Francisco. Go look at the policies. LA, you're dealing with the fucking socialist policies in LA. You know why? Because the asshole in fucking San Francisco moved to LA. And it's the same shit. San Francisco has been destroyed. Used to be one of the most beautiful cities on the face of the planet I've ever seen. You couldn't pay me to take my children to that city now. LA, same thing. Venice Beach used to be scary, but for good reasons. There were some crazy people down there. But they were fun, crazy people. They weren't these drug addict, homeless people that are setting each other up shit on fire because they don't like whose tent they're next to.
Oh, Lord
Fuck
Jesus, there's
you.
fire.
Cleanse it with fire.
Nobody got time for that.
Hey, man, I like what they were doing with the bulldozers. Put me in a bulldozer. I go clean up Venice Beach, motherfuckers. And I dare any protesters to get in my way. All right.
Bankrupt from medical bills, we see that the obvious solution is to give people health care. And we also see that any means testing system to make sure that the right people are getting access to housing and health care would do nothing other than deny people who would need housing, deny people who would need health care, and make the system far less efficient, more complicated, and ultimately worse in every conceivable way. Less people get health care. The people who do get health care, it's a much more miserable process. And ultimately, at the end of the day, is usually far more expensive. And this is exactly why liberal solutions fundamentally crumble with any type of public scrutiny. It's one of the reasons why liberal solutions are seen as more extreme. They seem more invasive because there's more paperwork, more bureaucracy, more of these systems in place to deny people coverage and care. Whereas socialist solutions that are built off of the philosophy of from each according to their ability, to each according to their need, seem pretty straightforward thing. But their straightforwardness is also an avenue of attack that liberals usually lob at the left. They'll usually say, oh no, that's such a simple idea. Clearly you don't understand how the real world works, because they think that everything needs to be overly complicated. But it really doesn't need to be that complicated. Like, for example, in Libya under Gaddafi, they had a big problem with a lack of affordable housing. So what Gaddafi did is Gaddafi just said, okay, well, if there's any housing that's empty, homeless people can just move in. And that's exactly what happened. And it turns out that
not quite, dickhead.
Are you really?
You're a little loose with the facts. Matter of fact, you're not using facts, you twat.
Are they really?
Yes.
Suggesting Libya is a good example?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Gaddafi came in and tried to be a friend of the people. You know what he did? He gave the people 2 chickens. Okay. So the chickens would lay eggs in the morning and they would have a constant supply of breakfast, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what most of the people did? They cooked up the fucking chickens because they didn't have food.
You mean
Fuck.
eggs wasn't enough?
No.
You mean you need protein and stuff too?
Well, they got their protein in 2 chickens because they killed them and ate them. Done. And then
And
they
then
had
they
two. And then they
went
had empty chicken coops on their back decks.
and they went to the government with their hands out again, saying, "Give us more."
Master Darby needs more.
Gaddafi effectively ended homelessness overnight. Those policies can work. They have worked. They also, coincidentally, are one of
Okay, so yeah, I let's say I have an empty house somewhere. I want it to remain empty, and you're just saying that some homeless people can just move right in? Because what if I have a vacation home? It remains empty most of the year. Homeless people can just move right in while I continue to pay for them to live there.
Yeah, they're actually talking about doing that here in Southern California.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The empty houses, they're talking about repossessing them and putting the homeless in there.
Oh, yeah. If I had a second home or a vacation home, that's when I just, rent it out to somebody, call them a house manager. Oh, Gunfox. Okay. I gotta
the reasons why the United States and NATO decided to intervene and get rid of Gaddafi in Libya. Because, you can't have people just getting free housing. But that's the thing.
How happy were his people when they took him out? And I'm not saying we should have taken him out. It wasn't our business. Let the people deal with that. The people of Libya should have taken out Gaddafi, not us. But we were involved. And Hillary, that bitch. Anyways, how happy were his people?
Which stream elements? I have 2 now. Gunny, I have nothing. It's not showing up.
Did you refresh it?
I did. I just logged in. Let me know if you read that one. I'll link another one. Hold on, let me check my PayPal. Let's see if anything came through over there.
I'll just tab back into Metal or Pickle's stream, and I just see Mood type. When I cleanse a totem in front of people, or in front of her, I get down for it.
Nope, Gunfox. I have nothing. It didn't come through. The last PayPal thing I have is from One Low. Okay.
Policies like this have been implemented around the world. Land reform programs have been used around the world to take ownership of apartment buildings and give them to the tenants to form cooperatives, so that way their rent is not based off of making a profit for one guy, but instead just goes to pay for the maintenance cost of their building. And you'll see that in a lot of socialist countries. They have specific land management programs that are designed to make sure that the cost of housing remains stable, that housing is not treated as a commodity, but it's treated more like a public utility. And these are the types of things that seem pretty reasonable. I mean, just ask most working class people and they'll tell you. They will on one hand say that it's pretty miserable to have to pay property taxes on your single permanent place of residence. But they will also tell you that they're totally fine taxing people's second, third, fourth houses. We understand that housing is a necessity to live. And we also understand that it's pretty mean to tax something that somebody needs to live. But we also recognize that there are some people that have an extreme amount of extra and they can afford to pay a little bit more in taxes. And we also know that there are some actors within the economy that are so malicious, that are so greedy, that fundamentally the only rational thing to do is to take away the enterprise that they have and to convert it into something that does serve the public good. That is why landlords, for example, especially greedy slumlords who don't maintain their properties, under land reform programs that have been done around the world, have had their properties taken away from them. And very often, the state even pays them to buy away their building, to convert it into housing cooperatives or public housing to guarantee housing. Because here's the thing. Most Americans agree that housing should be a human right. But if we start from that position, then we have to either go with the obvious answers or we have to go with the ridiculous answers. Both the Democrats and the Republicans want to go with the ridiculous answers. But communists want to go with the obvious answers. Does it make sense that hedge funds are allowed to buy up essentially entire cities of apartments? No, of course it doesn't. And I don't think most people would have a problem with not allowing hedge funds to own all of the housing. So in a sense, a policy like that is fundamentally obvious, but it's never going to happen when you have the Democrats and Republicans both taking money from the real estate lobby. We are told scary stories about socialist countries our entire lives, but when you start to look into them, you start to realize that a lot of the evil, terrible things that these socialist leaders did very often are the exact things that most Americans want. Fidel Castro was painted as some sort of evil dictator because he took housing and land away from landlords and plantation owners, and he gave it to the farmers and the tenants. Oh no, that's so evil of him. But I think we all can understand why most people would be fine with that, especially since before Castro, they were operating under an extreme right-wing dictatorship that literally worked with the mafia to exploit the population. So when you start to realize these things, that the things that are supposed to make these socialist countries so scary and evil are actually some of the best things that they've done, then we can start to recognize that maybe socialism shouldn't be such a scary word.
It should be so scary. You pussies. What the fuck? These people are stupid.
Listen, see, title's right tonight. I'm
It
telling
is
you.
correct in every way. In every fucking.
When you start idolizing Castro, Jesus Christ. How come we never hear about how many people Castro put up against a wall? Ever. I always hear about how he got the illiteracy rate down. I always hear about that, but I never hear about how many people he lined up and shot so he can maintain power. Never hear about that shit. Motherfuckers.
How dare you tell lies? He was the greatest man ever, Johnny.
Don't you start with me.
Hey, Beth. There's 2 links from Gunfox in the private chat. The first one is anti-maxi-pad. It's on the abortion stuff.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
one
know
I
if you want to go
avoided.
back to that. And then the second one is about the Amtrak train being derailed. I don't know if you saw news on that.
This just came up when I guess we can do that. There's a video. We'll play the video.
A video. It's a video.
Okay, so Rob Nightingale is calling into us. This is his footage that you are looking at right now. The power of social media, people right there on the scene. Rob, possibly a passenger who was able to jump out and take video, could be from the Mendon area, and he's responding just to get some images of the train derailment here. He is getting on the line with us, a witness there at this derailment. Once we get him looped in on the phone, we'll try and get some more details from him. But what I can tell you right now is this, that the train was traveling from Los Angeles to Chicago, possibly 243 people on board. Not sure yet how many people have been injured. 3 people have been taken to University Hospital in nearby, just outside of Kansas City. Amtrak issuing a statement saying that the train struck a dump truck, which caused several of those cars, 4 cars, to derail. You've been looking at Rob Nightingale's video, who's there on the scene. Rob, we got him up on the phone now. Rob, can you tell me exactly where you are?
Sure, I'm at a school. A bus took us to a school here in Macon, at Northwestern School, home of the Eagles, Macon County, I think, Missouri.
Okay, were you on the train, Rob?
Yes, I was in a sleeper.
And can you just tell me what you remember?
Yeah, I was just dozing off to take a quick nap before my lunch reservation. And then there was a jolt. And then I woke up, and then the train started rocking and flickering. And it just seemed like a normal jolt. But then I could definitely feel it come off the tracks. And then it just kept going. And then it started to tip on my side. And and I saw the ground coming towards me. Well,
What was that?
everything. So I shimmied myself up against the wall because I was afraid the glass would shatter and I'd get, stuck underneath. And then it stopped, and it was just silence. Just silence.
Was that him about to break down, or was he burping
Yeah.
while he was talking or something?
Sounded like he was about to break down.
Because that cleared real quick. That's a man. I'm just saying.
Out there, and then people
Get it together.
Everyone was in shock. And then I climbed through my door to the hallway up into the room that was next to me, which is above me, and then I saw people climbing through those windows, and I got up onto the side of the train.
Uh-oh.
First of all, go ahead, Rob. I just wanted to say I can tell this is emotional for you. No doubt you are truly shaken. I think it's remarkable you're even calling into us that you...
16 minutes. We're not going to do 16 minutes.
No.
Did we get the idea?
So this is Missouri. I know that Kansas City is in Missouri. Is that the breaking news, Gunfox? Is this the same train derailment that you put in the chat? 3 people killed, 50 injured.
Yeah, I didn't. The news report I read, they didn't know why it had derailed. Apparently, they have more news now.
Derailment by a dump truck.
So that's a shitload of cars on its side too.
They said it was 4 cars, but that looks like more.
Yeah, it looks like a fuck ton more than 4. Most derailments you'll see 2 or 3, but Jesus.
2 engines, 8 cars.
Wow. That's insane. And who the fuck? Why would you travel from LA to Chicago? You're just going from one shithole to another. Seriously.
I mean, as long as they're not stopping in between and getting in the shitholes, I don't care. Yes, Wiki.
Okay, one low.
That's why I was asking to make sure that what Gunny put in there about breaking news was about this video and not in the other city. The other state. I think one of them went to the bathroom or something. He's been quiet.
I think he's watching Pickle.
You think he's watching Pickle? Is he in the bathroom on his phone in Pickle's chat? I'm gonna go bust him. Anywho.
Oh, sorry. I'm yelling at Moo. He's over in Pickles too. Damn, I had a girl for one low, Becca.
Well, she's gonna have to wait until he returns from no man's land. What the fuck is that? Is that the girl that you're claiming to have for him?
Yeah, look at all the stuff on the walls and shit.
Oh my gosh.
He's
The
into that shit.
alien in her top left corner is her spirit animal? Being? I don't know. What do you call aliens? Fuck anime. I just don't get it. Girl needs to go outside.
You wouldn't let him. Okay.
I mean, if he dug it, he dug it. Now, who am I to tell him no? I'm just gonna judge them both harshly.
Oh, Pickle said hi to the wrecking crew.
We're the wrecking crew? Oh,
I guess.
Yeah. Is that our name now? Rec room, wrecking crew. It works.
I'll take it. I told him we were sniping him, and he's like, "Hey, Moose playing Dead by Daylight 2. Motherfuckers. Everybody's off playing but us."
Oh, because the thing is almost up. I think there's like 2 or 3 days left of the anniversary.
I haven't played at all.
I got all the masks.
How?
I played Killer, and all I did was look for the invitation on the map. And it took me about 5 hours. I'm dedicated.
I just need one. That's all I need.
Which one do you need?
I don't know. I just want one.
Well, You want to play then?
Unless there's some
We'll have
sort
to
of
play
like
a
special
Survivors.
exploit going on the
Yeah,
map
I
again
figured.
that I don't know about.
It's easier to do it as killer though,
Dead
because
dog
you don't
is
have to
not
worry
that
about getting gens or dying or anything. You just go in
It's
there,
not horrible.
fucking
It's
look
not
for
somewhere I would
the invitation, and then fuck around with the survivors a little bit, and boom, you're done.
In fact, I'd be a real asshole and take everybody to RPD because everyone hates it and I love it.
Okay. What was I doing? I was doing something and I've just totally lost track of what I was doing.
Sucks for killers. Yeah, there were
Here,
some
I'm
really
going
crazy
to
exploits on Dead Dog. Ones where killers could get on top of stuff, one where survivors could literally avoid getting hit in certain spots.
Hey, Ghost Dog, how you doing, man?
It was one of the homes, yeah.
Oh, Becca, did you catch any of Root streams today? I say streams.
I didn't stick around for very long.
He did it again.
What did he do?
Well, it was breakfast beer, so I was like, I was expecting. I had just woke up, so I was getting my coffee, and I'm like, I'm not sure. I need my coffee before I can jump into the chat with him.
Let me guess.
And I jumped in, and he wasn't there.
Thank you for the bits, Becca. And it's all good.
He was gone. He had left this poor person sitting on his stream going, I don't know if he's ever going to come back. And Nil and I were in the chat going, he usually never does.
Just leave. He's not coming back.
He actually came back. And, of course, yelled at me. And it was like, I'm not the fucker streaming who just left. So he ended that stream. And then he started another one.
Okay,
I don't think the man is. It looked like the man hadn't slept in about 2 days. It was insane. Poor. I felt bad for him too. I'm like, dude, you need to go home, take a nap. Just go home, take a nap. So hopefully he's sleeping right now. But it was interesting streams. It was interesting. Oh, we got to pay Pickle for stream sniping him? Fine.
I just feel bad. I gave him $1. It's not much.
I haven't seen it in a while.
You know? And now I'm number 1.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Who was number 1?
Wait, I should be.
The map rotation has been.
Let me refresh this. Because it shows number 1 being somebody who just gave 30 biddies.
Like, I think one night I got.
Yeah, his thing isn't updating, but whatever. No, you cannot. Oh, you started a hype train. Or almost.
Thank you for the message, Johnny. And thank you for the.
We have way too much fun, man.
I know.
Oh, he's playing with this dude that's got a deeper voice than him. I
Is
think
that
he just
Glass
met him.
or Leprechaun?
I don't know. I think it's Glass.
I think it's Glass.
I think he just met him last week too. Interesting dude. These guys take this game way serious.
I like to hear Pickle rant about the killers camping and stuff.
Oh, he's had a rough couple of weeks. I have
know.
to say.
He's trying to hustle over here, and killers are just shitty.
Well, he's had a couple come in and apologize to him because they didn't realize that there was 2 characters that looked similar, and they kept getting Pickle, and they even came in and apologized. I thought it was pretty cool. Because most of them, they're just assholes.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to text one though and see where his ass is. And my daughter never responded to my welfare check text. So now I'm wondering, should I start to panic or should I just assume she's asleep? I don't know.
Okay. Well, I have a new Twitch stop for you, Becca.
Okay.
You can tell me. I think the bathing suit is conservative for Twitch. Hopefully, you won't rip her apart too bad.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not
Yeah,
pulled up all the way. It's actually fitting her body. You still have a full ass cheeks on display. I don't understand all the clutter everywhere, but okay. There's a lot going on.
What is this shit over here in the right corner?
It looks like art supplies, maybe.
I thought that was like a dirty ashtray and.
I don't know. Maybe her dirty line of.
Why would she put a camera on that though?
I don't know what that is.
Well, she's trying to work it.
Maybe somebody else is doing something with that and they walked away. I'm wondering if she hates herself for doing this. She just doesn't seem like the type. Is she new?
I don't know.
Shut up. Hamilton is the greatest song.
50,000 followers. I'm gonna guess.
I guess no.
Shut up. Don't hate on Hamilton. Alexander.
Oh, wait a minute. Her about thing is farted out my front butt once, and news articles were written about it. This is the chick that queeped online or on screen. All right. No, I don't think. No, I don't think there's any shame in any of this. No.
Okay. That's what happens when I give them the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
Oh, damn. Yes, no, Becca?
The bottoms are crooked. The top is nice. I'm going with those are real.
Oh, Ghost Dog came over. Ah.
I'll buy that for $1. So I'm catching up in our chat. Hi, Ghost Dog.
Let's see here.
Oh.
No.
Hold on, I just got a
No, I can't do it.
notification. Gunfox says, Becca, read this with the link. Thank you, Gunny. I will
Becca.
open this.
Subscribe.
Yes.
No, like I'm telling him, like there's places you can subscribe that will be shown.
Oh my.
Yeah.
How old is she? She's older than me, right? She's like in her 50s.
At the moment, yeah, they're keeping here tonight. The bathing suit's a little more contained, but you never know what's gonna happen.
Those are some old lady tits. Like deflated and.
Let's see if she tells us how old she is. No, she does not.
I know.
You don't have to tell us. Your tits tell us everything we need to know. Oh, that grill.
They don't behave well.
All right, she has a link tree. I gotta go hit that.
They're more naughty than I am, really.
When you're ready, share my screen.
Okay.
And I'll read this article.
See. Twitch, OnlyFans, Instagram, and Twitter. She has an OnlyFans. Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, ladies, we don't do the black eyeliner completely around your eyes like that anymore because it ages you significantly.
I got a fucking story for you.
Where the fuck you been?
Well, for one, I threw a gallon of milk at a kid, so that it wasn't that bad. Carson's over here watching Pussies and Tits on the phone. I yanked the phone from him. He kindly threw a controller, so what did I do? Open up the fridge, grab the whole gallon of milk, and cold clock that motherfucker with it. And then proceed to tell his parents I whooped that kid's ass. Ain't my kid, ain't my responsibility. But no, you know, they said it was okay that I did that after they found out their son was in here watching a girl get fucking railed. And titties.
Why are they letting him on the phone without supervision?
Because it keeps him quiet.
Becca, are you seeing this?
When you use a phone as a babysitter. What?
I look like the younger version of Dolly.
That's a blind. Have a little smoke. Get to know each other. So join me then, okay?
She's got to be in her 50s.
No, I'll tell you, that motherfucker threw that motherfucking thing. He tried to cold clock that mother. He tried to throw it like a baseball. So me being me, my old ass, I ain't gonna lie, I fucking flinched because that motherfucker had something. I could do some damage to my face, right? It was funny as shit. Because as soon as mom's opened up her door, Carson was getting cold clocked and hit into the wall by a gallon of milk.
Maybe you shouldn't.
And my mom asked, "What happened?"
Maybe we should say this for off stream.
Yeah, one law, really. No criminal or activity online.
Oh, shit, they need to know my full name first.
Don't matter. They'll report Johnny's stream for child abuse or some stupid shit like they've done in the past.
Yeah, they've done that in the past.
Shitting me?
Nope.
No, I'm not
Been
shitting.
taken down.
Been
taken down for just having Moo on stream. All right, Becca.
Someone reported him for child abuse for having his son on the stream. Okay. Court strikes down NYC law granting voting rights to non-citizen residents. So are they really residents if they're non-citizens?
And put them in their place.
Oh, yeah, I read about this too. It's like, God damn it.
Should we watch video or should we deal with my reading?
Video's easier.
Video. Oh, but you know what? I didn't share audio. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't expecting.
Hey, one though.
Yo.
Before she shares again, I found a girl for you.
I'm fucking worried now. Do I want to keep the filter on tonight or off?
Is it not gonna let me do video? Everything just went black.
See all the cartoons in the background and everything? Just for you.
The anime.
No, that's manga. There's a difference.
Oh my gosh. The fact that you
There's
know
a
the
difference. See that? See, God damn it! Never fucking satisfied, ever.
But I do like how
Find
she
the
has,
chick with the fucking art, all the shit that you're into, all over the walls. Nope, that's not good enough.
I do like how she has the book Blade at her nice, not probably cut up twat. She got that shit trans stamped on it, Blade.
All right.
Okay, the video's not going to play. I think it's because of my ad blockers, but... All right. Non-citizens living in New York City will not be allowed to vote in local elections. A judge blocked the measure Monday after New York became the first city in the nation to grant those rights to non-citizens back in January. The law would have allowed nearly...
Wait. San Francisco did the same thing a couple years ago.
Yeah, but a couple of years ago, it no longer exists. History is completely wiped.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, the law would have allowed nearly 1 million people to vote in the city's municipal elections, but as CBS 2's Christina Fan reports, Republicans challenged the measure and won.
Good night, Corpse. Sleep well, man.
Good night, Corpse. A day before the primary election, it's a major blow for voting rights advocates. Just 7 months ago, they rallied on City Hall steps to give non-citizens the right to vote. Monday, they learned the short-lived law was defeated in court. We are emphasizing how important it is to emphasize your voice, and yet we continue to let 1 million New Yorkers remain silent in the process. They are not New Yorkers. That is why.
I do still have a clip on
They are here illegally.
you asserting dominance.
They get no votes. It's common sense.
Also in our
Passed last December, local law 11 granted immigrants with green cards, work authorization, and DACA recipients the right to vote in municipal elections starting next year. But on Monday, the Richmond County Supreme Court struck down the groundbreaking expansion, saying it violated the Constitution. Because it does. The law is as clear as could possibly be, New York City Council Minority Leader Joe Borelli said. Borelli was among the group of Republican lawmakers who sued the city, arguing it would change how they campaign and dilute votes. Every administration, including the de Blasio administration and the Bloomberg administration, has been clear, saying this law would be unconstitutional and against the current statute. And now a judge has affirmed that decision, Borelli said. The law could have allowed close to 1 million New Yorkers vote for mayor, public advocate, city council, and borough presidents. They're not New Yorkers. Stop calling them New Yorkers. They're not. They're not even residents. Supporters argued these residents, they're not, are paying taxes and should have representation. They're not. I'm sorry, sales tax is not paying taxes. You can go fuck yourself. This is fundamentally unjust and unacceptable. I stand here with our city, our coalition, to find together to appeal this decision. Spokesperson with the city law department wrote, this is disappointing. This is a disappointing court ruling for people who value bringing in thousands more New Yorkers into the democratic process. We are evaluating next steps. Next steps would to boot them all out of your fucking city and state and say go back to your homeland.
Well, they're going to keep pushing this shit. Democrats are starting to realize that local elections are going to mean a fuck ton more, especially with a bunch of pissed off
People
here.
are finally catching on that state elections mean more than federal.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
When they did it in San Francisco, they did it under the guise of, well, these people send their kids to the schools, so they should have an opportunity to vote on the local elections. And it's like, fuck you. I'm tired of paying for your goddamn kids fucking up my schools. And I know that's cold-blooded. I'm done being compassionate. We used to be compassionate.
Compassion got us because they took advantage of our compassion.
Yeah.
Now
And
we're in the fuck you stage.
Yeah. Just like those two threads, the one that Dave read and the one that Becca read. We're done fucking around with you people. We are done being nice. Look, you want to come here legally? I got no issues with that. But if you're here illegally, get the fuck out. And take your anchor babies with you. Again, I know it sounds cold-blooded. I don't give a shit anymore. I just don't care. Fuck off.
Okay, I think Texas is fighting the education issue again. Because back in the 80s, I think, maybe it was 70s, Texas sued the federal government saying that we shouldn't have to school these illegal children and anchor babies. And we lost. I am in a small town. We just built 5 new fucking schools. I'm in a county. I'm the second highest property taxed county of Texas. I think we are second to Austin. And we are a poor working class county. We're middle class. All these like Galveston County, Harris County, we pay more in property tax than those two. And it's because all the illegals are getting bussed in. And we are federally required to educate these kids, and we don't have the schools for it. So our property taxes, thanks, Greg Abbott, you motherfucker. Oh, we're going to put a cap on the property tax. When? Because I'm paying like $6,000 a fucking year for my little tiny property, my 1,800 square foot fucking house. and I'm next to an elementary school and a primary school, and then the college, the community college. So I'm getting taxed outrageous because I'm within a certain radius of public schools. When I moved into this house, my property tax was at like $2 or $3 grand a year. It has doubled in 12 years. Fuck these people. And then we have all these. Okay, so then we have a whole need for Spanish speaking teachers because all these illegal babies and anchor babies don't know how to speak English. So in primary school, which is pre-K through 2nd grade, there are nothing but Spanish classes. They're not teaching them to speak English. They're teaching them in their own native tongue. And then 3rd grade through 5th grade in elementary school, that's when they start trying to teach them English. So there's nothing but classes of just these kids. So fuck Greg Abbott. Property tax is a issue, one of the political issues in Texas, because it's just going insane, outrageous amounts. And Greg Abbott came out and said, oh, we're going to put a cap on it. No, fuck you. Why don't you, instead of slapping a fucking Band-Aid on the issue, why don't you take care of the actual issue? Go grassroots on this bitch and get rid of the fucking illegals and the issues that we have. You know what? There are states openly saying, send them to us. Let's bust them there. Because I'm tired of this shit. The crime has spiked in my little town. My little town is not my little town anymore. Go fuck yourselves. I'm moving. I'm tired of this place. My parents are moving out of Texas.
Well, Gun Fox, we voted here in California, I think it was in the 90s. It came up on the ballot, and the state of California, the people voted not to pay for the English as a second language classes for the illegal children. We said, fuck that. We also voted against the medical care and all the bullshit of taking care of these children. We voted for that. We voted against all that shit. We're like, no, we are not responsible for these children. It is not our fucking responsibility. The day after the voters spoke and said, fuck you, we don't want to pay for it, the state sued the state. It was fucking insane. So it was like, why did you even put it on the ballot if you were just going to fuck us in the ass in the end?
Right. Eagle says our property taxes are that high, Becca, and we have sales tax. So boohoo. We have sales tax.
Yeah, we do too.
We're at
There are
like
some states
8.25% sales tax in my area, maybe 7.
That's about where ours is too.
The only thing I can say about Texas that other states have and we don't is income tax. We don't have state income tax. But I don't want to be like other states.
There's a reason people are flocking to states that
like
don't
my
have
state.
income tax or state income tax. Shit, Nevada was one of the states. Shit, my dad actually moved most of his businesses up to Nevada because they didn't have a state income tax.
Yeah, I
Look what
didn't choose
happened
to
with
live in a state
Florida.
with income tax for a reason.
Yeah, look what happened. Look at what's happening with Florida and Texas. You have businesses that are leaving New York, California, Washington, Seattle, and they're heading for Florida and Texas.
Yeah.
So, and again, these motherfuckers aren't doing shit to even stop the goddamn problem. I keep hearing Greg Abbott talk all his shit.
Yeah, he ain't
He's
doing
talking some mad shit. I ain't seeing that border get shut down.
Okay, and you know what's funny about Texas and our government here? Greg Abbott is our governor, state governor. He has little power compared to our lieutenant governor. He has more power than Greg Abbott does. But Abbott is out here fucking virtue signaling. He's campaigning. He's up against beat off. So he's just making all these promises. But fucking Trump came in and fucked us by endorsing Abbott instead of Allen West. I'm tired of the federal fucktards coming in and giving endorsements at the state levels and fucking us all. Get the fuck out of my state. Abbott is a piece of shit. Oh, but he's Republican. Yeah, fuck him. He's a piece of shit. Mister, I got into my accident, so now I'm paralyzed and in a wheelchair, and I got all this money from my personal injury claims. And then when I realized how easy it is for people to make money that way, I changed the personal injury law in the state. So no one can benefit like I did. Fuck you. And it makes it really bad when we have all these unlicensed fucking illegals here. Our DUI and DWI rates are fucking outrageous. And it's mostly the illegals. And they don't have insurance, and then we're all fucked. Our insurance rates spiked outrageously this year. It is insane. Like, Kenny's truck has a separate policy. He has a Virginia policy, since that's where his truck is. And to be honest, I'm happy for it because it's cheaper. For my truck and my daughter's car, I'm paying almost $600. Almost $600 a fucking month.
A month?
Yes. We went from 300. Well, it was like 268. And then it spiked to 350. And I was like,
For
what the
car
fuck
insurance?
is this? Car insurance.
Grandma pays like $50. 50,
Okay,
90
well,
in
I
that
also
area.
have a new truck with full coverage. The
Yeah,
girl
look
only
at not
has
driving a piece of
liability. Well, the girl's car, it's a 2010, so it's 12 years old. She only has liability, and yet she'll be 19 next month. So I understand why her rate is so high, but it spiked because all the DUI and DWI rates came out and all this shit. Insurance companies want to make money.
Yeah.
They fucking spiked it to $600 a month. And I'm with USAA. Which is not a bad company to be with. They have their flaws. They're an insurance company. But they're cheaper than Allstate and stuff. But I'm thinking about going with Farmers.
I think
because
Grandma goes through Farmers or
fucking
Geico.
Farmers is one of the best insurance companies to go with. Geico is shit.
See, me and Grandma made a deal that my second car, if I get it licensed, I could be on her insurance.
Why don't you get your own policy?
Cheaper.
Hey, Gil. But anywho, yeah, I'm over it. I'm over all this stupid shit. Oh, illegals paying taxes. Fuck yourself.
I do every
They're
night.
paying the sales tax on the beer that they're buying. Fuck you. You know what I'm paying? To legally drive. That's what I'm paying. And for everybody else to illegally drive. You know what else I'm paying? Property tax, so we can educate your fucking kids. I'm tired of
Yeah.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad if politicians actually gave a fuck about us more than they did the people that came here illegally, but they don't. It's the same shit. We've been dealing with this shit in California my entire life. My entire fucking life. And I couldn't, I think it was under Schwarzenegger when it got signed into law that, oh yeah, illegals can have driver's licenses. They don't have to have insurance. Like, oh, I don't know, the people that live in the state of California legally have to have insurance just to get a fucking driver's license. Do the illegals? No. Because they need a form of ID, you know.
This will be the first ID.
Pete, I had no idea. And no, I don't know your new PM's name. I can barely keep up with the politicians over here. And
no, but I
your
heard that
PM?
they are hardcore left, Pete.
Yeah,
I heard there was a rebellion in Australia with that election.
Ever since I had the age where I could vote, I don't vote.
Is that like a brag or something? Why don't you vote?
Because I'm not going to be the reason I vote for the guy who fucked up our country.
Well, how about you vote for the guy that's not going to fuck up our country?
Yeah,
I'll go to the ballot and put my name on it.
So later, when you complain about some policy that comes down that actually affects you, I don't end up saying shut the fuck up because you didn't vote.
Yeah, it's one of the things that
You want me to
Ranting
be
Monkey
mean to you?
does.
I will be mean to you.
That's fine.
You
Everybody
know,
mean to me.
it's one of the things that Ranting Monkey does, and it's one of the reasons I don't take him as seriously as I used to. But he sits there, he will fucking rail for years about politicians and this bullshit, and then when the elections come around, he's like, "No, I voted for my wife."
You do realize that you're in Virginia, One and Virginia is one of the important states. They usually have some kind of
dickhead.
swing on the rest of us.
Yeah, dickhead.
Why aren't you voting?
Oh
Oh my gosh, we are
dickhead.
going to have a discussion.
If I would
We're
have voted
having a
this year,
mommy-son discussion and the importance of voting.
if I would have voted during the Biden Trump show, I would have voted for Trump. But look how that fucking ended.
It don't matter.
I'm just vote for the third person. I don't give a fuck who it is at this point.
No, you can't vote ignorance either.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
don't
One
vote,
load.
don't vote.
Just do it this way. Just send us your ballot. We'll fill it in for you. All right.
I won't
You
fill it
goddamn
in for
kids.
you. Don't, Johnny, no felonies on stream, damn it. I will not fill it in for you, but I will inform you of the people upon that ballot. How about that?
It may just,
I will give you
one low.
facts,
I
not
don't
my
know
opinion. I'll
who.
give
One
you
low.
the
I don't
facts.
know who is going to fill it in, but it may return filled in for you.
I'll
Okay.
fill it in. I'll fill it in.
It'll be magic. Magic,
I
Becca.
don't support
Magic.
this.
Who are you voting for this year? Bill Cosby. I'll
Why,
start
you
saying
like the
right now.
pudding pops?
Well, no, I'll just say her. Who you voting for? Johnny Bonsaco.
There are people in
Yeah,
our little
so,
YouTube
yeah,
community
yeah.
that will put their wives on the ballot. Ranty Monkey, if he doesn't like anybody, he's been
Yeah.
doing that for years. Mickey Mouse. A lot of people vote for Mickey Mouse. One day, Mickey Mouse will get enough votes that these motherfuckers are actually going to expect Mickey Mouse to be in the fucking White House. I
Who are
don't
you
know.
voting for this year? Dobby. Dobby.
Yeah, she gone. Most people don't realize that either. That it's the local elections that matter,
Hey,
and the
Bonsaco,
state
come here
elections.
real quick. This is-
Definitely. Look, we don't give a fuck about the federal level. I'm talking about your state level, your governor and all that. You
I
guys,
don't vote for that shit.
you almost lost your gun rights, you
Dick.
Okay, then I'll just move away to somewhere else where I can get them.
Yeah, but then what happens when they come for the gun rights in that state? Because
I'll
that's
move
what
away
they're
again.
doing, you dickhead.
And then
They're
there's
just
nowhere else to
moving
move
across
because
the
there's
country.
nothing.
Well, this
There's
is gun
nothing.
rights. They didn't say bow rights.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do not come to Texas.
Yeah, we
If
need
I
to
lose
kill
my gun rights,
We're gonna one low.
well, no,
You
we
need
will
a
educate you
beating.
later.
Yeah.
Look,
We
this
need
is
a
Oh,
Dobby.
sure,
beating.
let Disney take over. Wiki, no lie. If you look up how many times Mickey Mouse is written in on ballots and the percentages on those votes, it will blow your fucking mind. You'll be like, who the fuck is voting for Mickey Mouse?
Actually, this is what happened if Dobby was president. It'd be this picture. Dobby with a Glock.
Oh my
Fucking
gosh.
America.
We need to beat him. We need to
Okay,
beat him.
to be fair, One Low is 23. And it is
No,
very
no,
typical-
no. I'm
no,
not giving him that for his
it's
age.
very
Fuck that.
typical of somebody his age not to be political. That's why he's
No.
quiet when we get political on
Well,
the
that's the
stream.
point. I don't know
No.
shit about politics.
You
No.
got to learn, baby. We're teaching you now.
Oh, One Low, I got you, baby.
we
got
got
you.
to teach you.
Y'all just tell me who y'all vote for, and I'll vote
Look,
vote for them.
we are very biased in our teaching, but it's up to you to do the work. The fuck am I watching?
VR chat.
And why is Pennywise up in the corner? No, Pennywise is too good for this shit.
Pennywise the dancing penny. But no, I think the last time I actually voted was I think I went with mom and them to the ballot when I was like four. I think it was like actually I think I was like 4 or 8. Can't remember.
If you could see my fucking face right now,
But I think the last time I went was when I was 4 or 8, and I picked the voter because my mom didn't know who to choose.
Oh, jeez.
But no, last time the voting shit, I think it was Biden. It was Biden and Trump. I won't forget this shit because the girl I was with at the time was like, "I'm voting for Biden because he respects gays." And I said, "Yeah, I just vote for Trump for the money."
Makes sense why she left you for a lesbian. She had a plan the whole time.
Yeah, dick game wasn't good enough.
That's it. Look, there's a
The
lot
dick game will never be good enough.
There's a lot wrong with
pussy.
Trump,
I know,
but
self-burns,
he
those are rare.
Trump at least was the most open to the LGBT community. And
I'll
how they still fucking call him homophobe, transphobe, all that bullshit still blows my mind.
I had a thing. I had a thing
Oh,
for Trump since
he's
Home Alone.
racist too. Oh, we got him on tape saying the N-word. All right, produce it. Fuck. All right, sorry. We're over at Sharkbait, ooh la la, over on Twitch, guys. He blowing some glass. And if we're lucky, he'll put on his shark mask and dance for us.
Ooh la la.
Shagan makes a good point. There's a woman out there voting. You need to cancel out her vote at least, dude.
So wait, so for like,
Yo, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Let's say if it was Biden and Bernie, you know, theoretically, and someone else. If I don't like those three,
then you don't vote for any president. You go to the next level.
What's the next level?
Your senators.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Your congressmen. But local level within your state is the most important. Fuck the federal votes. Sure. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so basically
They're all in the
state
same
voting
fucking
comes
party. They're all gonna fuck you, but in different ways. Fuck them.
So basically, when state voting comes around, listen to y'all very carefully, and then
Your governor is important.
Who's our governor? I don't know our governor. I shit you not. I don't even know our mayor.
He was elected.
He's
not gonna pay attention to
political.
that
He's
shit.
not political. That's all I have to just keep saying. Otherwise, I'm just gonna lose it.
I do know where they do the voting at. I got kicked out of there.
This is one thing I harped on my kids about when they turned 16.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, politics is boring as fuck. Boring. But you're already talking about voting when you turn 18 because they're excited that they can adult in some way on a fucking important level. So when the elections came up, in my state, there's pamphlets of everyone running, what party they're running for, their policies, all this shit. It's on websites, all this stuff. So I told them, if you're going to vote, be informed. Don't be a dumbass voter that's just like, oh, this one has an R or a D after its name. I'm going to go this way. And my kids were shocked by that. They were like, really, Mom? You don't party vote? No, fuck the parties. I'm a policy voter. So I told them to, if they want to be focused on one policy, I don't give a shit. Just
Our
be
governor's
informed
playing young
before you go and vote.
Did you
So
know that?
my son, he is very, very conservative with some liberal ideas on social stuff, but that's him. So he went and voted for the first time, and he was very informed on the candidate, more informed than I was on some of these candidates. I was like, damn, you did your research. The girl, she chose not to vote when she turned 18. She's like, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And then her brother told her, well, you're a vagina holder, so you're right. You don't matter. So this election, my daughter is determined to vote. Because her smart-ass brother. You need to be
And
informed.
he'll probably get more conservative socially as he sees how corrupt this shit is. I did.
Well, like, as to the abortion issue, he's pretty liberal on that. He's not so much her body, her choice. It's just let people live the way they want to live. And I said, okay, what if the money's coming directly out of your pocket? And he's like, if it helps somebody, because I also taught them about charity, and he just took it too far. He's like, if it helps somebody in the long run, Mom, I'm willing to do it. It was like, charity is important. You got me on that one, but
and when does the baby get its rights? Because you have a mother that is deciding on the baby whether the baby lives or dies.
he won't go that deep. He won't go that deep with it because he knows. He knows if he does, then
Like I
his
said, as
view
he
will
gets older.
change.
Yeah. Moo is pissed at me because he's like, Dad, I hate you because I am politically oriented. And I was like, good. Because you live in a state where you, by God, better be politically oriented because these motherfuckers, they're going to fuck this. I mean, this state's fucked right now. But and what Newsom, I just read an article on the budget he wants, and it's like, oh boy,
Oh,
this is
that's
going to make even
okay.
the shit in San Francisco, those motherfuckers' heads are going to pop off. So it's like, keep doing your thing, man. You will see the rebellion.
Beth, are you following us on Twitch? Beth has a different name on Twitch. It's Jean Gray 34.
Oh, I recognize Jean Grey 34.
Okay.
I see her over on Twitch.
He just
I didn't
wants
know
to
it was
get
you,
away
though.
from a crazy bitch he might accidentally get pregnant. No, I have a good boy. You can't tell me otherwise, BG. You can't tell me otherwise, BG. Do not take away my rose-colored glasses about my children. Like, he's tried to share some stories of his sextapades with me. I'm like, I am not your friend. Shut your fucking mouth right now. I don't want to fucking know this shit. And he's like, Mom, but I'm out of the house and I'm adulting and I don't care. Boy, there is a line. I don't care how old you are. You could be in your 40s. I will be in my 60s. I still don't want to know this shit. He's finally learning because I just walk away.
What boy wants to share sex stories with their mother? No, that's gross. Ew.
Because he knows it grosses me out. And that's why, hey, Michael.
Hi, Michael. How you doing? Okay, one low. I have a real woman for you now.
You gotta give me a minute. I got a hairdryer.
What is?
I may or may not have spilt soda on my keyboard, and now the keys are ripped the fuck off.
Okay. Well, this
Just
girl's
like in the
for you,
vacuum when
baby.
you nut in her, trying to
I
suck it
may
back
or
out.
may not have fucked up and am dealing with a situation right now.
Okay, so we did the lumberjack
Yeah.
last night. We're gonna do this girl tonight. Just watch. She's talented. Fuck you.
Fuck me then, Bonsako.
Daddy, ooh woo. Ooh woo, daddy.
Oh, you show off. Watch me. But you can't all do that. Watch me. Oh, no. Right, you do it.
All right.
Get upstairs now, Michael. Get upstairs.
It's broken.
Oh, you.
Look, that's not hard to do.
You know what? I don't know. You know what? I don't want to know. Look, you know what, Becca? Think of me as your son when these thoughts enter your head, okay? Okay?
No, you've
All right. Then look
you've
at me
said
as your
multiple times
father.
that we're like brother and sister. My brothers and sisters do fuck with each other.
Okay,
Try to
so
fuck your head up all the time.
story time. Maybe getting soda on my keys was a blessing, because I have been complaining about my fingers sliding off my keys.
And
Now they're sticky on the top. Now I can make an excuse. I nutted on. I'm missing a fucking key. Is that it?
I don't know what's happening.
I got a piece. I got a charger wrapped around my fucking neck. Let's go get the charger for the headset.
I forget why I pulled this one. I pulled this one for a reason. I think it's funny.
What keys are these? Okay, control.
Right, Sora? He's never done that before. What's wrong with this guy? He hasn't lived until he tries to stick a whole popsicle in his mouth.
Oh, I love these
Always
videos.
remember, keep your holes trimmed. They look cleaner, tidier, and it's easier to get it in.
Well, he ain't wrong. Excuse
me, there's nothing wrong with my hole, all right?
There's nothing wrong with her hull.
All right.
Okay, Becca.
Yes.
I found someone for you,
Hi.
or I found the fridge for you that you need to put in your office. So for those long streams. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Is it a bed?
No, it's not a bed.
Oh! Oh, damn. I do this.
You're on the roll.
Have you not seen my snack container over there?
No, I have not.
Somebody would. Hey.
Little one comes in here all the time while I stream. Just sneaks shit out on my goodie box.
Oh my god, you are finding holes.
Damn.
Cosmic brownies. There's something about those brownies that immediately give me heartburn. I don't know what it is. I can't do the Twinkies. Honey buns, no. One lows into honey buns though.
So
Star Crunch. Fantastic. Oatmeal cream pies, Star Crunch. Fuck, I need to make a run.
You're never allowed to say cream pies again. All right?
Cream pie.
That's a new rule. Ding
Darn
dong.
Sacco, but I hear you give the best cream pie in California.
Yes, ding dongs.
I'm all about the ding dongs.
Look, right now I have one of the cupcakes. They don't have blue. It's not blue icing like that. It's that one. I have that one. And I have Rice Krispie treats, the bite-sized ones. So when I eat 10 of them, I feel like I just ate, 2. Who's eating all these snacks? It can't be the person putting all the shit in there because her hand's not fat enough.
Not yet.
How many children does she have? Is she at a daycare?
25.
Oh, I love those.
No, what the fuck? No.
Where's the white chocolate pretzels?
Okay, to be fair, I can sit and eat one whole bag. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I have
yeah,
those
I do.
too. Oh, those are the yummiest. Yes. Yes, my mouth is watering.
Now check
But
this
why are
shit
you
out.
putting it in the fridge?
Oh, here's a different video. Okay, there's a different video.
Why Swiss rolls? The fudge rounds.
Becca, I'm starting to think it's not just the nerd slushies.
Look, it was just the nerd slushies, okay? And I gave those up. And then next thing I know, I'm eating little one snacks. And then I would go to the store and I would tell her, okay, you need snacks. And she's like, no, Mom, we just bought a box. I'm like, no, you need snacks. And she'd give me that look like, if bitch ate my snacks. She would never say it all out, but she definitely gave me that look. I just laugh. And then I'm like, well, grab some oatmeal cream pies, which she don't like. And she's like, I won't ever eat those. And I'm like, yes, you will. And she's like, I am not lying to people. Stop eating these. Yeah, nerd slushies. They're slushies with nerd candy in them. Deliciousness. So delicious that I gained like 20 pounds. So I had to give them up. The last one I had, I think Gamer Valine was here. It was last October. And then I finally just said enough is enough and quit the nerd slushies. I started putting vodka in them, okay? And drink them for drunk streams. That's how bad the addiction got.
Don't you blame my drunk streams.
I'm not blaming
Don't you
drunk
blame my
stream.
drunk streams.
I'm just saying your drunk stream was a gateway to continue to drink the nerd slushies and make the alcohol taste really good. So yeah. All I do is taste the chemicals in Hostess and Little Debbie's. In some of them, Eagle, I do. That's why I won't eat Twinkies. The zebra cakes, I can't eat those. The cosmic brownies, I can definitely taste it, but I don't care. It's chocolate. Like, I'm willing to make exceptions. Nerd slushies were like crack to Becca, yes. And now Shroom TOS has informed me that Sonic has oh fuck, I already forgot the name of them. First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Mission accomplished. We found the missing
What are
key.
those candies called?
What candies?
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Sour Patch Kids, sour
Yes,
sweet.
they
gum.
have a Sour Patch Kid shake, I want to say. I don't think it's a slushy. I think it's a shake.
Where's it
So
at?
he keeps asking, he keeps asking me if I've tried them, and I haven't been to Sonic because of the nerd slushies. I know I have a weakness.
Well, I'll order you one.
So-
I'm going to Sonic tomorrow.
Well, the girl was like, "Mom, I'll bring you one." I was like, "Why are you encouraging this behavior?" But I did go to Walmart. I broke down and actually went to fucking nasty Walmart and got all the Little Debbie's ice creams because Tio sent me a picture of what he got, and I was like, "Ah, fuck, some of those look good." And I did a taste test on all 5 that I bought because we only had 5 in our store. And
Yeah, she was a little pissed off. She didn't have a few that he named too.
they didn't have the Cosmic Brownie one. No, mute.
Oh,
Oh, my bad.
fuck.
He's trying his keyboard. Anyway, they didn't have the Cosmic Brownie one.
Happy little accidents.
I was extremely disappointed with the oatmeal cream pie one. That was gross. The Swiss
Okay.
roll one was
Now,
delicious.
you've already broken the rule twice in the last 5 minutes.
What?
You're not allowed to say that word.
What?
Stop it.
Cream pie. I'm sorry, it's the name
That's
of it.
3. Stop it.
It's the name of the product. Okay, the oatmeal cookies. Is that better?
All right.
Yeah, the honey bun one, gross. I don't like honey buns.
Moo loves those.
You get the Cosmic Brownie yet?
No, our store can't keep that one on the shelf.
We got some here.
Little one broke down and ate the Swiss roll one, and she said it wasn't too bad. But I only had one bite of each flavor that we got. The zebra cake one was, it was okay. I can't remember the other one that we got. But anyway, the girl and her boyfriend took some of them. Because I did the taste test in front of them, and as soon as I made a face, the boyfriend was like, "Oh, I don't think you like that one." He's like, "I probably like that one." I was like, "Just take it, just take it."
Okay, the mess is cleaned.
Saltwater taffy is the best. Eagle.
Yeah.
Galveston
Anytime.
has one where they make it homemade on site. Delicious.
Anytime I go to the beach, Grandma's like, "Bring me back saltwater taffy."
Yeah. And we have a jerky place down there too. Every time I go into that jerky place, I walk out $200 broke. Then I walked in. I go to the saltwater taffy place. They also make homemade fudge at this place.
Is this saltwater taffy like? How is that made? I know how taffy's made. It's just like they don't add
Homemade
it.
taffy's made. Only the
I will hunt down a video for you, one law.
Thank you.
the
I know how
recipes
hot
are
dogs are
different.
made. That
The
shit made me
flavors are different.
disgusting.
Oh, I can't do hot dogs. Bye, Gil.
Night, Gil. Okay, so Becca, you're into bag boys, right? Right?
Sure.
Say right.
I married one. He went good though. Responsibility does that to a man.
Come on. Fucking TikTok. Play. Play.
When she says
I'm sorry, though, man. There's no sound.
come on then, bad boy, let's have a little look,
Oh, it's real
shall
low.
we? Right. Oh, peace up, right way. What are you doing?
No.
No.
Ah. No, don't. Mm-mm. That's foul. No.
Right. When she says
No.
she only likes bad
No. Why? Oh my gosh. I understand. Like, there's some stuffed crust pizza, and some people eat the crust first. Got it. I don't care. I don't like it. I won't want you to do it. That's just,
No, if I eat
wow.
pizza. So, funny story. If I get 7-Eleven pizza, I flip it over in the box and smack the fuck out of the bottom of the box. Because then when you flip it over, even though all the toppings are still on it, All that grease is on top of the box.
Your first mistake was getting 7-Eleven pizza.
Well, I'm sorry, we're on a budget right now. But any other fucking pizza, if I eat it, I either I put like if it's Papa John's and I put the garlic sauce on it, I fold the pizza.
Becca, eat the wiener.
But
I
if I
saw
eat
Shagan's comment. I was choosing to ignore it.
but if I get a giant fucking like New York style pizza, I'll hold it up, put Parmesan and ketchup on it, and fold that bitch.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, hey, you know, we have problems, but this is back when
You know, every time he opens his mouth, I learn something new that I just didn't need to know.
this is back in my prime, Becca.
Just be happy he's not slathering mayonnaise all over it.
Ghost Dog submitted an 8-minute video. I don't know if you want to play that because it's long. I got it,
From
Ghost Dog.
Twitter?
Thank you. Yeah. It's a
Yeah, Ghost
YouTube
Dog.
video. You can
You-
probably... Do you want the YouTube video link? It's talking about hookers and military. That's as far as I got.
Fuckers.
Oh man.
Look, you could save the money that you would have spent on the 7-Eleven pizza and put it in a fucking jar and then eat something from the icebox.
Okay,
Yeah, the
gonna
freezer.
do
Sorry,
this,
icebox. I
gonna-
went fucking Iowa on that shit. That's my dad's word for it. Sorry, my bad.
I think we got some onion rings too.
So I make my own jerky pair. It's cheaper.
Okay, here we go.
It's time.
Johnny Blaze is with the ketchup on pizza.
Powers
Gross.
combined, they form the perfect amalgamation of shitbaggery and ridiculousness. Now, if you've been in the Army for longer, or any military branch, for longer than a year, you've got a hooker story. Maybe you're not directly involved, but your buddy is. Or there's the guy that ruined everything and did something stupid, and now the entire battalion, regiment, division knows about this guy and his hooker story. Trust me, they get around. And speaking of getting around, hide your kids, hide your wives. We're going to the UK to talk about today's ridiculous hooker story in the military. Because who am I to rob you of a fantastic story that paints a beautiful picture of the mosaic that is the military experience. And the military experience has a little shady dark corner that's got hookers in there. So we're visiting that corner.
Some of them are not
kids gone?
living.
Can we start?
Kenny has a hooker story. He also has a donkey show story.
Most military men do have donkey show stories.
And this is the 4 years that I wasn't around.
I'm
This is before time.
trying to think if there is a military guy friend that I know that has not told me a hooker story. And I don't think there is one, but he was a twat. Nobody liked him. He ended up going to deserts, or when we, shipped off or they shipped off a Desert Storm. He got sent back because he was such a pussy. All his guys that partied with this guy's like, he's not gonna make it. He's gonna go, but they're gonna send him home, and they did. They sent him home. We were only there for 100 hours, and they sent him home. Just saying, he didn't have a hooker story, and he married a friend of mine, got her pregnant, then shipped out, then just disappeared.
The story of my life.
He went back to, was it North Dakota?
Wiki, I've heard
God,
that
what
one.
a twat. So I'll be honest. I've never met a military man that didn't have a hooker story. Doesn't mean they were all involved in the hooker stories. He's right, but they have hooker stories. I'm just saying. And like I said, also have donkey stories, especially the Marines. You Marines, what the fuck, man?
You want Vietnam
Why
girlfriend?
y'all go to the donkey shows?
Shagun. She goes, I want to get this chest freezer from a coworker, but she still has a frozen beaver in it.
Hey, Bonsako.
What the hell?
You want Vietnam girlfriend? I can be
No.
your Vietnam
now.
girlfriend.
No.
Fantastic. Our story begins on social media, as it always does, where a bunch of guys were banging a girl, and one of their buddies walked in and said, "Oh, this is nifty and cool," and then pulls out his fucking Blue Falcon phone, records it, and then posts a couple snippets of this little sex tape online. How stupid can you be? Why? Why would you record your boys boning? Unless they directly asked you to for like their own thing, but why would you then post it on the internet? You know it's going to be there forever. And I haven't seen the video. I've only been able to read articles about the video. I want to see this video because there's a couple funny things in here. I know prostitution, human trafficking, things that are not funny, things that really take a toll, see the darker side of life. But this story doesn't really get that dark. I kind of want to see.
The reason he wants to see is because us guys are dirt, and we'll watch anything if it's entertaining. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's got to be humor in it.
And I know a few women, Becca, would probably watch this. Because I've seen her find humor in shit that is just not funny.
Car crashes where people get decapitated? Fucking
No,
hilarious.
I was thinking swords in chicks' vaginas. Not funny, Becca.
It's fucking funny. It's funny. How could you
Guys,
find that
if you ever
funny?
have a chance to join Becca on a Chatterbait night, do it. I won't be there because she has sufficiently grossed me out because she finds the real hoes of the hoes on Chatterbait.
Look, if you pick up a hooker, send me a picture of that shit. I'll point out anything and be like, yeah, you probably shouldn't stick your dick in that. I will save you in the long run.
Becca found humor in a chick taking it from a fuck machine who was bleeding out not only her pussy but her ass. She found humor in that shit.
Anal fissures are a bitch. Especially when you're trying to make money fucking a fuck machine. Your desperation is my comedy. Wasn't it the blood moon that night?
Oh my God. Well, at least in her room it was.
The video for research. Yeah, fuck research. I'm just curious. I got to see what got them all in trouble because the video shows 8 British paratroopers boning one lady, and the stories say it's an orgy. That's a gangbang. Angry cops, how do you know the difference between an orgy and a gangbang? Get around. Just military experience. Just follow me here. Don't worry about why I know words.
There's more
okay?
women. He's right. That's a gangbang. One chick, bunch of dudes, gangbang. Multiple dudes, multiple chicks, orgy. It's important
Thank
to know.
you, Professor Becca.
You're welcome.
I read. This was just
I told
good
you I
old-fashioned
had a friend in
gangbang.
the porn
But there were
industry,
30
right?
dudes watching this one gangbang. And I say one because this woman was snuck on post, a civilian woman brought on post by the military members 31 times. 31 gangbangs in 5 months. How can this woman walk? 8 dudes just slapping it? 31 times? 31 different days? You got an entire month worth of gangbangs. Once this video got out into the internet, well, their commander found out.
Right?
The commander got so pissed off, he took the entire.
What?
Vaginas bounce back. Babies come out of there. Doesn't completely wreck you. And maybe she's not the problem. Maybe the dudes that were banging it didn't have the right equipment. They went for the travel size.
3rd Paratroop Regiment off of a deployment. Oh, you thought you were going to go to Eastern Europe? Nope, not anymore. You're fucking staying. Well, we say stateside. What do they say? Island side? Home country? Oh my God, they did something illegal. There were probably drugs. They got a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of viewers. Over 300 dudes were watching and viewing these 31 different gangbangs going on, but nothing illegal happened. That's right. The commanding officer had the MPs investigate this entire gangbang, 31 different gangbangs in 5 months with this female who's a civilian brought on post. Zero illegal activity. Now really confuses the shit out of me because if nothing illegal happened. That means that this woman wasn't a prostitute. So if this is a consenting adult getting gang banged out, just railed by a bunch of dudes, just like porn stars do, the only issue would be the single dude that recorded it and posted it online. He would be the only one that would get in trouble. If nothing illegal happened, follow me on this train here. If nothing illegal happened, which is what they're saying, then the only bad thing that happened would be the singular dude who recorded it and put it online. But the commanding officer is saying that this video could be deemed as degrading to women. Now, I don't know how it could be degrading to women if it's a consent.
Never mind.
Shogun, none. I have a friend in the porn industry.
And she lived next to swingers.
I lived next door to swingers that were adamant that I joined them. I never did. Never did. I always had an excuse, like morals.
I'm married.
Well, that's the point of the swingers. It's to be married. So that wasn't a valid excuse when I first used that one. She's like, yeah, that's the point. Like, but my husband's not home. That's no issue. We have some singles in here. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I hear the baby crying. I got to go. Because when we first moved in here, little one was only 2. So I always use little one as the excuse to not go next door for the above ground pool parties.
I think Shogun is getting a Becca education tonight.
If Mitch the Ripper ever joins us again, I don't know. He has this voice that he uses when he pretends to be my swinger neighbor, and some great lines. So yeah, watch for that.
I don't
know where to go
it's
with
not
that.
human trafficking or a prostitute being taken advantage of. Illegal, right? That's illegal. It's bad, but nothing illegal happened. But yet the commander says that the video is degrading to women. I don't know how degrading it could be when literally, and I haven't seen it, this is just going off of what articles have said, one of the paratroopers, while going at it during the gangbang, salutes his other buddy. And yeah, palm out, they're British, so. Thank you for your service, man. Now, while some of you might be greatly appalled, the 82nd Airborne calls that a Tuesday night. If you've been around Fort Bragg, you know what I'm talking about. Special Forces guys, you are included. And if you're at Fort Hood, going out and, oh my God, Fort Hood, the Marines over in San Diego, crossing over in Tijuana and all the shenanigans there, the Navy included, come on. Prostitutes following around military service members has been happening since the Greeks and Romans. Human trafficking, bad. Prostitution, not a fan of. However, this is just a group activity. If nothing illegal happened, and I think nothing illegal happened because if they're getting taken off a deployment because one little porno happened. The 82nd Airborne had 6 guys doing gay porn in 2006. They were like, all right, well, the 82nd still going to Iraq and Afghanistan, but you 5 guys, you got to get out now. You got to be doing porn in uniform, big dummies. So if you're going to get anything out of this ridiculous story, 31 times? Oh, my God. That's all I got out of this story. Well, that lady got a lot of dick. Oh, speaking of the Brits, I got a 4th of July shirt. Get them now before the 4th. They're cooler than the old Navy ones. You know what I'm talking about. Late 90s, early 2000s kids. I mean, that's a strong push. Cooler than the old Navy 4th of July shirts? Maybe not that cool. But I've also got this new E4 Mafia shirt, so check it out on the store. See you next time, weirdos.
E4 Mafia.
Thank you, Ghost Dog.
I wonder.
That's one of the things I do miss on Twitter is Ghost Dog's videos. Thank you, Ghost Dog.
Yeah. I have nothing that won't incriminate some people. But yeah,
I got you.
That is a gangbang. That is something you can walk away with. One chick, bunch of dudes, gangbang. Multiple chicks, multiple dudes, orgy.
Today we're gonna do things a little bit differently. So instead of the typical one piece, I have quite a few pieces of hardwood here. And I'm really just gonna go and tear every one of these pieces of wood apart. No matter how many swings it takes, we're just gonna work. You ready?
It's gonna work.
Stop it.
What? I want to know what he does with all the wood when he's done. Does he cuddle it?
Come on.
Does he caress it? Tell it how much he loves it.
Oh, that one looks wet.
It's a big one.
I wish I'm giving him trouble. Again. I like how he does the little.
Oh, let's go. Fuck.
Come here. Becca. God damn it.
Do you see the comments? Hold on, come here. Yes, sir. It's the come here that does it for me. It's one of the comments.
Holy fuck! You bunch of hoes!
He
Okay,
could be more
we are gonna-
efficient, maybe, but damn, Shagan, in the end, the job is done. I don't
All
care
right, the
how he gets
second-
to the conclusion, as long as the conclusion is made.
The second comment is, sir, you only have one piece of hardwood I would care about. Becca! The fuck?
That is not me!
Are you sure?
You haven't found the video that I've commented on. Hold on, come here. Yes, sir. Thank you. It's the come here for me. Oh no, what's happening to me? Cherry bomb.
Y'all hoes.
Wait, I don't know what you mean.
Y'all hoes. You hoes. Okay. I think we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
In different area codes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, 3.5 hours.
Yeah, sorry we didn't go 5 like we
Oh,
did
my
last
God.
night.
And like 5 seconds of it was a hairdryer. Gotta keep that shit in case I get cold at night.
Did you actually clean the keys so they're not sticky?
Yeah, I threw them into a bowl of water.
Okay.
Let's see. Is anybody on? I don't think anybody's on, Becca.
Gunfox says he can make you go 2 more hours. Pear says, I imagine Becca wants to push his breasts together. Why, Pear?
No, nobody's streaming either. Shit, guys. It's a boring night. B Token's over on Twitter, or Twitch, I mean. Pickle is still playing Dead by Daylight.
Little one's just sitting here staring at me. I don't know what it is. He said.
We do have a new Twitch stop, Becca.
Do we? I'm interested.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen her.
We'll see.
Okay, I've seen her.
That
Well, I
does
have
not
80
surprise me.
points. I have 80 points, man.
The fuck are on the bottom?
Bonsaga, it's verified accounts only.
Is that a cow? Is it a fish? What the fuck is on our bottoms? Is it a bunny?
That
all
would
of it?
be
No,
no,
it's
that's
a
a koi
Japanese.
fish. Yeah, it's koi fish.
I wonder why she got banned in the first place.
Oh, I see the angle. Okay. I am unbanned. Let's celebrate together. She got banned. Look how dirty her fucking flip-flops are. You can see where each toe is.
So Grandma got back to me when we were talking about the whole property taxes.
It's okay.
Ask Grandma,
Black
Grandma, how much you paying property taxes a year? Oh, about $3,000.
Let me know what you think of this record.
It's not bad. I don't think anything of the record because you're shit. I think you're past the toe fungus vagina when it comes to you, okay? And how you treat your dog. And I know dogs can't survive on a diet of peanut butter.
Jesus.
I can't with this one.
Holy shit.
Thank you, Noni. Guys, go follow Noni's channel. Noni, thank you for the host. Okay,
Sorry, I can't with this one.
God damn.
Yeah, this is why you learn to stay quiet.
I'm high all the time. I'm just
It's like
Oh, she
she
just
wants
released
to
a new
have the Cindy
video.
Lou Who eyes, but all I see is the fucking Grinch.
Are you pregnant already?
I don't know. It's a very weird thing. The fake tits pushed up. I can't. Why are you pushing up fake tits? Who was your doctor? They failed you. If you have to push your fake tits up that high.
I've made some
And
headway.
what's with the chandelier fucking earrings? They are tarnished. You need to clean your fucking earrings.
Okay.
I can't. This bitch is so dirty.
What's up, Gentrix?
She looks like a Star Trek fan. I'll go with Shigan. I've never seen Star Trek, so I don't know.
Shigan, I'm a Star Trek fan. Stop.
Well, is she right?
Hey, Bonsaco.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't look at people and go, "You're a Star
Is she a
Trek fan, aren't you?"
Trekkie? That's what they call them, right?
Yes, Becca.
Okay.
You ever get your Twitch shit set up yet?
Bonsaco, we need to set up your shit.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
now an affiliate, and I have no sound alerts to play with. I have no way to give you biddies. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I was saying because my Prime comes back July 8th. So I use my Prime server on Bonsaco.
I'm using mine on Outlaw, but if
I
Bonsaco
normally use-
gets the shit set up, I might switch.
I
it to
normally do
Bonsaco.
mine on pickles because I just like going in people's chats. You like the pickle, don't you? Just send them a picture of pickles.
I got Kessa one of his shirts. Women love the pickle.
Bitches love pickles.
All right, let's see. I dropped shark bait, pickle. There was one more. Who else did I say, Becca? B.
I don't have Twitch pulled up, but
And I'll be honest, I don't know what B's doing. Let me go see.
Okay,
Looks like he's watching a Godzilla movie.
yeah, B is
Yeah.
live.
He's watching Godzilla. So there you go, guys. Pickle's playing Dead by Daylight.
Steel?
Shark bait is blowing glass, and Becca and B Token is watching Godzilla.
Oh,
What is All Bleach? Why am I following All Bleach?
I don't know. Never heard of it.
I think this is someone Trippy sent to me, but I got ads, so I don't know what this is.
Is it the girl
It's
that?
art.
Oh, okay.
Here.
I was thinking all bleach. Some chick
No,
scrubbing
I
her
didn't.
floors.
I didn't sub to those.
you know I feel old.
This bitch has a banana and handcuffs on her table,
Poor banana.
and a rock with googly eyes, and
Plump's always in somebody's room.
an ashtray, a jar that says "It's them, not you."
Yo, Bonsaco. I give them respect for the fucking profile picture.
She has
Bleach.
sumo wrestlers up in the top corner. I don't know what I'm watching. She's drawing the sumo wrestlers, though.
No, I'm a little bit I feel I don't know how I feel right now. I just not pulled up fucking Streamlabs to look at shit. My birthday's in 34 days.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking old.
Shut up.
Yeah, you can
I'm
fuck right
dying.
off, dude.
Shut up.
Why?
She's drawing the sumo wrestlers.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm following this person. She must have impressed me at some point.
All right. So I need a thing between you and Bonsaco. Tomorrow, I'm either streaming between DVD or Sea of Thieves, but I don't know which one.
Sea of Thieves.
What was the first choice?
Dead by Daylight.
Oh, Sea of Thieves, man.
Okay, the Sea of Thieves is the stream tomorrow. Bonsaco, don't you got it?
No, I want it. I've been watching people play that for 2 years.
Gunfox donated again. and said, read this. The link. Hold on, Gunny.
And then we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because Fonsako was trying to shut it down.
Yeah, let me add it for the
Thank
schedule.
you, Gun Fox.
Move beating up. I don't know what's going on. I've been like, so out of the last, I think it was 2 days, I've been stuck at 268 followers.
Really?
Yeah. I had someone following me last night, but I think someone unfollowed me.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, I can't read this. There's hard words.
Holy shit, I'm up to 60 followers. Yay, Johnny. I mean, you can't read this.
It has hard words. Okay, earthquakes and its waves reveal the Earth's outer core has started to
Seismic
change.
waves.
Is that really seismic?
Yes.
There's no Z. Okay, Earth's outer core has been found to be in a state of change after a new study, an anomaly from seismic waves from the 2 distinct yet related earthquakes in 1998 and 2018, according to a new study. The seismic energy allowed scientists to postulate that there is a gradual change in the magnetic field strength and direction, which likely affected flows in the outer core. While the 2 quakes occurred 20 years apart, they occurred in the same area, situated in the whatever islands region in the South Pacific Ocean. Kermedic?
Yeah.
Kermedike?
You have right? I don't fucking know. Let's keep going.
The seismic waves, also called SKS waves, were more evident during the 2018 earthquake. The study claims that seismic vibration was 1 second faster compared from other tremors in 1997. The seismic data came from 4 or more than 150 global seismographic network stations, which can record and log seismic vibrations. Now I'm just going to fuck it up. In real time, the 4 stations allowed the detection of the perceived anomaly from one of the said earthquakes. The scientists were expecting that both earthquakes should have the same speed navigating through the Earth's layers. Yet the recent findings reportedly allow us to get a view of what is transpiring in the Earth's interior, as well as determine if it would cause any significant geological impact in the future. I feel like I'm reading this and putting myself to sleep at the same time.
That might be a good thing.
Like, I know what words are coming out of my mouth, but I'm not understanding the words coming out of my mouth. Okay. The research paper was published in the journal Communications, Earth, and Environment on April 25th. In the study, author whatever from the Virginia Tech College of Science, Department of Geosciences, explored the so-called transient variation in seismic wave speed points into fast fluid movement in the outer core. Observations and findings relating to the seismic wave speed and density from the said earthquakes suggest that the composition of most of the outer core, I saw what you did, is not pure iron, which means it could also contain light elements such as hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and silicon. Is it silicon or silicone?
I didn't want the chat to go to sleep, too.
The discovery was primarily found by analyzing the SKS waves and their reference waves between 1990 and 2019. Okay, cool. The Earth is changing. The earthquakes are telling us they are changing. And I think I just saw another alert. Oh my gosh. Fox tipped again, and he said, read this, LOL. Words are hard. Get better at reading with the link.
Wow.
You know, Gunny, I try.
You did pretty good on that one. You did pretty good on that one.
Chapow. Okay. Oh, damn.
Oh.
I'm sharing the new article that he has sent. It's
There
up to
you go.
Bonsaka to share the screen. All right. Boris Johnson and Joe Biden clash over plan to cut green fuels for food production.
Do you think they're talking about that too?
Yes, in the hotel room that they are so obviously in. Boris Johnson and U.S. President Joe Biden are at odds over a plan to cut a plan. Is that what they meant? Okay,
Yeah, I
I
guess,
will
yeah.
read as written. Odds over a plan to cut the production of green fuels in a bid to free up land for food production. The Prime Minister grants G7 leaders to temporarily cut the amount of grain produced for biofuels, claiming the process is pushing up the cost of food. Britain is backed by Germany, also pushing for a temporary waiver on their biofuel commitments, but the US and Canada are against the move. American officials have said Mr. Biden will block the plan in a bid to protect the lucrative U.S. market for ethanol and biodiesels and the country's climate change commitments. German officials are downbeat on the chances of an agreement. Chancellor Olaf Scholz, is that how you say that? I don't know. Is said to expect the other G7 countries, I saw what he did, will reject a temporary waiver on the green fuels. I'd rather watch big black bouncing boobs than read this. Asked about the U.S. torpedo, I can't say it, torpedoing the plan, Environment Secretary George, whatever the fuck his name is. We should still argue for the right thing. We disagree with it because they are thinking as well about their fuel supply. We think that is misplaced. Mr. Johnson's plan to scale back biofuel use would mean reneging. Did they really use reneging as a word? Reneging on the government's own net zero strategy in which it pledged to increase its production. That is so racist. You are not allowed to say reneging. Oh my gosh, this writer should be fired. The International Energy Agency, IEA, has said replacing fossil fuels with biofuels is one of the primary ways to decarbonize the transport sector. However, a growing number of environmentalists question the use of biofuels. Although it is a renewable form of energy, the water-intensive process uses a lot of agricultural land and has seen more deforestation. I can't do that one either. Words are hard. Okay, I'm done.
You were missing one hell of a show. She was just smacking
I'm
both
watching out
titties.
the corner of my eye as I read this, and you can tell because my words get sloppier.
They can't be as sloppy as those titties. I'm just saying.
Look, I like that she decorated them. Those are some natural
Hey,
boobies.
Gunfox, you absolutely deserved it too, man. Fuck.
Oh, look at that smile for that follow. Girl, I'm going to come follow you. You look like fun. What's her name?
Diva Dope.
Diva Dope?
Thank you.
Diva Dope.
What? No, you didn't.
Now, the
He
title of the
did.
stream is Outfit Check.
Oh, he
Can it
cheered.
hold jumping jacks?
Bonsako.
That's what's up.
What the fuck's on her chest? Because it's not cream.
Oh, she put little jewels on her chest.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching her play with one. Like I'm watching her play with one. It looks like a fucking pimple.
No, they're little. She bedazzled her titties. Hype
Bonsako, good for
train.
you.
Guess who joined the hype train?
I get it though.
That's
Oh,
right.
Hype Train? Hype
Are you just
Train's
gonna
closed.
donate 100 bits?
Shut. Okay, got it.
Wait, don't do the bits. I think someone already did bits. You
It's a
got to
hype
gift it
train.
now.
Look at that, Becca. Come through.
That's right. I always come through for you, girl. I'm your new best friend.
Come through. Hype train, y'all. 44
Bonsako,
I
are you
usually
joining?
no. I usually get in on the. I can't give this one money. Sorry.
Johnny, we are stream sniping her. Give her $1. She will holla. Give her $1. Make her happy. She's smiling.
I'm trying to figure out how to.
I got you, Becca.
How do hype trains work?
So 3 separate people drop some biddies. It starts the hype train. And then multiple people keep dropping biddies or subs or any of that stuff.
Do I have to follow her to donate?
No.
Are you
No.
kidding?
I dropped my biddies before I gave her a follow.
Bonsaka, your account has to be verified.
Well, how the fuck do I do that?
Did you
Phone
do
number.
the 2-face factor?
No.
That's why.
No, okay. Oh, see, I can't, Becca.
The good thing you're not donating. She stand up.
I was going to take the top spot from you anyways.
Holy stretch marks.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Jumping jacks.
Girl, I had 3 kids. I got stretch marks too. Let's go.
I'm not worried about the stretch marks. I want to see the jumping jacks.
Older horses. No, because you're not about to record it.
What do you mean record it? You're live. We can clip this.
Thanks for following Becca too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here, girl. I'll drop you another 100 biddies. I like your smile. It makes me smile. Look.
Okay, here we go.
We will do a cupcake.
We are. You guys heard about seismic waves? We're about to feel one.
Oh, Bonsako. That was not nice. I found a new friend.
I know.
Cupcake. I'll give her the cupcake emote. Let's go. Do it.
Becca, you the MVP.
I am the MVP.
You the MVP.
50% off.
I know, girl. I know.
Yes.
Damn, what size are these? I wasn't in here. Shut up. VTech driver. Who are you? Don't ruin my joy over here. Girl, you already have under boob. You cannot do a jumping jack in this top.
See, you weren't here.
No. No, you cannot do the jumping jack. Bonsako, get ready to unshare your screen when your kitty flops.
I'm on
You got to. You gotta censor this. Oh my gosh. They are struggling in this top.
All
right. There goes the bounce.
It's going.
Girl, no. No.
Yeah, ready?
One's just gonna flop out and say hi to all of us. Like she put on her daughter's top. Her daughter can't put this top on after this. Like it's stretched. It will never be the same. No, don't pull up. Look at all under boob. Look, I like natural titties, but natural titties gotta be in the right top.
Again, it's 50% off, y'all. It's like $2.
What's 50% off?
$2 for what?
My mental and URS. Oh, my mental and yours for $1,000.
I love how her fucking. I don't know if it's a follower or sub goal, but my sample goal. My sample
goal.
Yeah.
She didn't change the title. She knew. She got 307 followers. Man, one day I'm gonna be big like this girl.
I hope not, Becca.
In followers. In followers.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. My back.
My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
I'm still hosting Pickle.
Oh, I wasn't muted. Fuck. My bad. 3 seconds for level 1 at 50%. Not too bad. How many people are watching? 27?
Bonsako, have you seen Pickle's fucking stream?
No, man, I'm watching this chick.
You know that spooky person you pulled up?
Which one?
VR chat. The 2 VR chat.
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah, he hosted them.
Oh, damn.
You're not. Oh, someone said it with a car.
Wait, is that why we ended up over there?
She did too. She did too, and they survived.
I missed 1, 2. Damn, I had to go watch the stream for that shit.
I mean, they came out a little bit.
Yeah, they girl.
I think I'm about to fucking puke.
Move!
Stop it. They are boobs. They are real boobs. You need real boobs in your life. Anime titties. Blech.
I think they're about to fall out just on their own.
They might. She keeps leaning like that.
Ambitious. I'm back. I couldn't sleep. You missed the jumping jacks. I got a subscriber.
Move!
There's only 2.
We have a new Twitch star.
Something to tell your mother.
I got it.
Move, she does jumping jacks for subs.
Good for her.
Vicious subscriber prime.
You
Okay.
sub. Vicious too. Subscribe with their Prime account.
Okay.
Girl, you need glasses if you have to get that close.
All right. Glad I'm still on. Cool. More
Okay,
jumping
you
jacks.
guys keep telling me that I need to do
Yes, more jumping
Twitch the way Twitch is supposed to be done.
jacks. I just want to see what
Mhm.
Twitter stuff is about.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Why can't you do this?
Why is Stream Element? You following?
I have shame.
Oh, so she should be ashamed of herself?
No, she has confidence. I have shame. I can't. I make a fool of myself in other ways.
I don't know what that Twitter thing is about. But anyway. All right.
Oh, we're doing it again?
I'm gonna do because I have
Yeah.
now in the shirt in the top.
Okay, if this is her gimmick,
I'm confident.
I mean,
She'll
eventually
make
it's just
bank.
like this one, right?
She'll make
We're
bank.
jumping jacks, y'all.
I've been doing jumping jacks for talking shit about myself.
Can we talk about how she has the fucking donations, but not a single one's counting towards her goal?
I just don't. What donations?
That could be her StreamYards.
Oh, yeah.
Brackets is brand new. Well,
Yeah.
my other one's brand new, but it was from Team.
I think that's direct donations. Like my stream elements versus biddies.
Thank you for following.
Well, Gun Fox, thanks for your donations tonight. I'm going to go ahead and start shilling because we were trying to get out of here. Check out Johnny Bonsaco's Twitch channel. He just made affiliate. One Low and I will work with him to work on his channel. So that way he can start getting biddies. He can have emotes. He can
She's
have,
about to do 4 jumping jacks.
he can have sound alerts. It will be fun. We can torture him. We will make sure that he sets up the correct sound alerts so we can torture. Johnny Blaze says, Becca, all you need is Gun Fox to send you articles and you just read. Yes, Johnny Blaze. See,
From a hot tub.
I do other embarrassing things such as trying to read. And I'm okay with
1,
it.
2,
I've had that
3,
issue all my
4.
life.
Damn, girl.
Okay, so Bonsaco might be streaming tomorrow around, I don't know, 2 p.m. Central, I think. Or
What is
2
tomorrow?
p.m. your time.
I'll
2.
probably go in between. I'll probably go about 1. That way I can do 3.5 hours.
Okay.
Because I have 2 tombs I have to do and a couple of missions, so it's gonna take some time. You missed her 4 jumping jacks, Becca.
I did. I missed a lot of things in the last couple of seconds. All right, so and then tomorrow you can catch One Low at 8 p.m. Eastern on his Twitch channel. He will probably be doing Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it's already scheduled.
He is already affiliate. He has sound alerts. I love to torture him with sound alerts. As soon as I jump in, I play the Uwu song. Belle Delphine. It's great fun.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to thank you guys last night for filling up my DMs with the Belle Delphine video that set Copper Cap off. I did not watch one of them, but I had more than one show up in my DMs. So thank you guys. There's a reason I'm not running Discord tonight.
You think Bonsako needs TTS? We'll work on it, Joshua. We'll work on it. And then there's my Twitch link. You guys can catch me there tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Central Time. I have a new graphics card. So hopefully, fingers crossed, my stream does not crash and can handle all the shit that I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do a Fairly Just Becca or a game stream or a combination of the two. I will just play it by ear. I plan on going for 2 hours. So great fun. Yay. We'll see how much I can humiliate myself over there as I do on YouTube. There will be no blow up hot tub air quotes, no stockings, no bikinis. The husband still got his rules, you know. But hey, I got real boobs in a t-shirt. That should count for something, right?
Did your husband say no hot tubs or no bikinis in the hot tub? Because you could be fully dressed in the hot tub and people still watch that
Okay,
shit.
look, I don't want a hot tub in my and where am I going to put a hot tub in my office? Because I'm not moving the PC. I work on this PC. So, and this is a small space, me and the wall over here. So, yeah, hot tub's not going to work over here. But I have my stunning personality. It's not as stunning as this bitch's ass, but a girl can try. Look, I'm doing really great on this selling myself. I can network like nobody's business, but when it comes to me, I'm just come say hi.
I can actually do TTS already through the PlayStation. That's the other thing. I gotta get capture card so I can play it, still play it on the TV and run it through the computer. So, fuck. So we done?
You'd smash Johnny? I mean, she's not that bad. The yellow, it's not great.
Well, considering what we just watched,
I like the other one better.
and considering the hoes that are usually on at this hour, because you notice Calissima hasn't been on lately.
Who?
The pregnant girl.
Oh, the pregnant girl. I like that you have to call her the pregnant girl for me to understand.
Can't even find her on. I can't find her on Twitch because I can never type her name correctly. But she doesn't show up in my my recommendeds are all fucked up.
Well, I can't imagine why.
No, all my Yogi Butt doesn't show up my recommended anymore. I think I'm gonna have to go follow her. Who else doesn't show? Spoopy hasn't been showing up, but Spoopy might have got banned again. My recommends are all fucked. They're like legitimate channels. Like I found a new glass blower this past week. He's a cool dude. Plays great music.
I
Fucking love
forgot.
it.
I forgot. One of the important things, which is fun, new, and exciting for me. Oh, fuck. I'm under the wrong account. I went to go get the link and it was like, start it now. It's like, I already did this. What happened? Okay,
What
guys. I created merch. So go check that out. Yeah. And I've already gotten some orders. Yeah, I'm doing that now. Which is completely, totally awesome. Thank you so much, guys. My mom actually sent out a group text and was like, Beck has merch. She didn't even know what merch was until I explained it to her. And then she gave me this look like, why?
You have fans, Becca.
Fans. Oh my gosh.
You got 5 orders. Right on.
Yeah,
That's
isn't it cool?
awesome. Very, very cool, Becca. Becca has
Somebody
hit the
bought
big time, guys.
Somebody bought a blanket. Somebody bought a sticker. A t-shirt, another blanket, and a mug. Well, I know I bought a t-shirt, a blanket, and a mug. So that's probably my order right there. But somebody else bought a sticker and a blanket. I like it. I like it.
Ooh,
Thanks,
look at
guys.
this.
Y'all are awesome.
Congratulations, Becca. I'm very excited for you.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Okay. I think with that, we're getting the fuck out of here. Thank you guys for showing up. We'll be back Friday. Game night.
Game night. We have a new game.
We have a couple of new games.
We have a couple. Oh, I have to get that and download
Yeah.
that.
I still have to get the other one too. I got to make sure it's cross-platform too, because if not, then I got to get it on Johnny's computer too, because he wants to join us. So
Which
he
one?
won't join us on the stream though. He will just be playing the game.
Which
So.
game?
Actually,
Turtles?
both of them. Yeah, the turtle game and then the other game. It was we showed him that game, and he's like, "Ooh, I get to kill people."
I get to assassinate people? What?
Fuck.
Oh, Fall Guys has an update. Dead by Daylight has an update.
So, okay, guys, we will be back 8 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern on Friday night for game night. We're going to be playing, what's that? The first game?
Just act normal
Just act naturally.
or natural?
Something like that.
Just act natural.
And we'll see if everybody's set up for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If not, we may push that on to Saturday. And we still have to
a free version of Just Act Natural, so our chat peeps can join.
Yeah, you guys can join too. So we may do Friday the 13th too, because Moose still wants to play Jason. And we'll see how it goes.
Cool. I'm excited.
All right. We'll see you guys over. Oh, speaking of Twitch, if you guys don't follow Outlaw 4115, do it. He's at 1,800 subscribers. We're 200 away from getting that pasty ass motherfucker in a hot tub. And I'm excited.
In October. In Texas. I'll bring the hot tub.
That would be so awesome.
I won't bring the hot tub. I'll leave that up to Gasly and Sinatra to figure out. But whatever. It will happen.
And he's not happy that Johnny has been keeping up on the numbers. Because as soon as he said, 1,800 followers, I came out and went, 200 away, baby. We're right there. Koala bear outfit and Speedos. And he's like, this cunt.
I don't think he's down for the koala bear outfit, but
I'm working on it. So we will see you on Friday, if not sooner, over on Twitch. Have a good night, guys. We love you all. As always, say good night.
Good night.
Good night.